Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Ooh, lucky bastard.
Are you being sarcastic or something, my son?
You should never mix your drinks.
What are you retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny Cameron. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck. Oh fuck, I've said shit.
That's your ass. Get a WeaponCollector, Ross.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you are here?
Right, everyone, how you doing? Yep, good evening. Just here's on Zed, Tactical, Green Diesel, and Richard. How you doing, mate? Rich, was you on the channel the other night or last night as your Richard channel? Because I saw someone writing as Richard the other day, and I realised it was you. Because it might, well, I assume it was you anyway. Yeah, how you doing, everyone? You all right? Yeah, I've had to have a sleep because I was so fucking tired. But I'm awake and I'm here. Oh, and for the early people.
What are you doing in so early? Shit the bed.
Although I am 10 minutes late myself. I knew I was going to be late though. Zed, right, I asked Metallic's opinion on the book titles. She said the same one as us. I never asked Tactical in the end because I don't think I ever even sent him the story. Or if you read the third book, Tactical. I couldn't remember if you'd ever even read the third book. So I thought, no point me sending you the title to a book you hadn't read. Do you know what I mean? I think I had sent it to you though. Have you read the third one? Tactical? I can't remember now. Zed said we knew you'd be late as well. Oh, Sam and I'm never very, very, very rarely on time, am I? Rita said, yeah, it was just me checking my other channel while on the stream was on. Ah, right. Yeah, it was only what it was, Rich. It was only because today you shared that video with me. And I thought, I've seen that green R and name before. And I thought that was on one of the streams, yeah. That's what, yeah. Yeah, that you sent me the book and read it. Loved it. Oh, so you've read the third one? The third one. All right. I'll send you. All right, Tactical, just wait there. These are the title options. Which one of these do you think's better? I'll Twitter you them quickly and you have a look. But yeah, I couldn't remember if I bloody sent you the third one or not. Oh, yeah, that's been sent. Yeah, so have a look at them, Tactical. You right, Metallic? How you doing? You right? She said, Poxy YouTube, been waiting, still missing. I'll message you next time. You're only a couple of minutes late. I'll message you next time when I'm on. All right. Green Diesel, everyone needs M4 in their life. Yeah, I reckon so. You're right, Nick. Yeah, I'll just, yeah, there you go. Everyone, Zed, then everyone says the exact same thing then, yeah. So it'll be the second one. Yeah, the second title. That's all of us agreed. All right, so it'll be that. That'll be the title. Richard said, it was the other channel I planned to do singing videos on, but never bothered to use it for the gym videos. I've got to ask you a quick. I'll ask you it privately. It sounds like it don't matter. But... where am I? Yeah, I hope you all had a good Saturday. Do you know, it keeps feeling like Sunday to me. Did I say hello, Nick? You're right, Nick. Yeah, to me, it keeps feeling like a Sunday. I got some more. Hang on, I feel like hair on that. I got some more pictures to show you, but not my one. Right, hang on. Right, I'm going to shut Twitter down. I don't need that one. So I'll show you a couple of pictures in a minute. Got a new member to the well, she is not a new member. She's probably one of the originals, but she's just got her ID in. I've got to put on something I can show it though, because it's on here at the minute. I might Twitter it to myself actually and show you on my phone. VB and Eramis, how you doing? Eramis, I'll do your shooting competition tomorrow, I think. VB said, damn WC, I would watch all your videos when I was 16. Was away from YouTube for years. I'm 28 now. Good to see your channel. That's excellent. You're right, mate. Yeah. Yeah, still here after all these years. It's changed a little bit, but yeah, fucking hell. You must have seen the old stuff then. Yeah. Nick said, I thought it keeps feeling like Sunday to me. Andre said, are you going to have any bayonets? I'll have some ready Tuesday. Every Tuesday, check the store. It's just they get sold out straight away. So Tuesday, I'll have some more on Tuesday. Yeah, have a look about on Tuesday, mate. Anthony, how you doing, mate? All right. Nick said, good job I realised it was Saturday as well, because Canelo Alvarez versus GGG. Oh, is it? I didn't even know that was happening. Yeah, there's two big names in boxing, isn't it? Especially in their weight. Right, let me tweet these pictures to myself so I can then look at them on my phone to show you them, because I can't show you them. I could do screen share, but I always get really paranoid about screen share, that something's going to get shown that I don't want to be shown. And I also want to confirm them quickly. So, oh, fuck, I ain't even got the other one. Right, hang on. I'm going to have to scroll through some stuff to find this picture now. Fucking useless. Nick said it's the trilogy fight. Right. Oh, hang on. Yeah, if I click on images on it, it goes on to... You can click through the images, can't you? That's good. Yeah, nice. So I'm just getting you like an image to show you in a minute. It's just right, hang on. I will be back in a second. Oh, there it is, yeah. Right. Just need to check these pictures. Darren said it's only a quick hi, Mike, because I have to keep my phone free because my mum's in hospital. Sorry to hear that, Darren. Bloody hell. Yeah, you're having a real bad time of it lately, ain't you? Sorry to hear that, mate. Fuck's sake. Yeah, you getting it, and now you. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. All right, yeah, fair enough. Well, thank you for popping in and saying hello. I appreciate it, mate. Right, go to my own videos, my own channel, I mean. Right, I just need to now send these to myself so I can show you them on my phone. Right, Funky, how you doing, mate? Just getting some pictures up quickly. Well, just I just had to confirm they was all right to show first. Right, thank you, Metallic. I appreciate that. I'll stop messaging you now, so you don't have to keep doing two things. Right, I could probably show you on my tablet now as well. Right, I'm back on now. I'm back on. Tourmaline cancer. Never heard of that. Or is that a typo? Fuck knows, mate. I hope she's all right anyway. I have first-hand experience with family members with that. You know, not that, but with cancer. So yeah. Attack says, sorry to hear that, Darren. Not heard of that. I only know Tourmaline's a crystal. Yeah, funny thing is, that's what came up when I looked at it. So yes, we've got a new official member of the well, yeah, shit. Sorry, I'm still half asleep. We've got a new member. Well, she's not a new member. She's been a member since the beginning, but she's got her ID finally. So just go onto Twitter and I'll show you. While we're still quite early on, because people might rewatch this, there's a load of crossbow accessories ready at the minute if people want any. Hang on, I'll show you them. Oh, and I've got some bad news to tell you lot later. Bad news for me anyway. It fucking pissed me off today, I tell you. Luckily I had a good distraction. But yeah, what load of fucking old bollocks today was. This morning was anyway. Well, first 5 minutes of this morning anyway. Then I had a bit of fun messing around doing these IDs. So there's a lot of crossbow accessories ready if you want some anyway. So we've got the broadhead bolts if you want some. There's loads of batches of them. I've got the little quivers for the standard bolts, and I've got the bigger quivers for the bigger bolts. That'll fit on a pistol crossbow and an R9. That'll fit on a pistol crossbow. Bayonets will be coming soon, broadheads, slings, and all that, and that's all ready now, and that's all in the store. If you put in exclamation mark shop, it'll come up with it. So have a look at this. Look who's got her ID. And that is a proper one. I've just I've just put it perfectly on the thing. DC had a few. Got an ID. All right, hang on. And they're available as well. You can actually buy these. And I've noticed you've changed your picture, Metallic. And she's got a new little trinket as well. Take a look at this. If the fucking picture will turn. What is new on there? There's something new on there. You can even see my maker's mark on that. Congratulations, DC had a few, Metallic. Welcome to shit officially now. Yeah, even though you've been part of shit for ages anyway. She's going to be in the next. She's actually going to be in the next episode. And then maybe if we get time, sometime, she's actually going to star in one. I have told you that, haven't I, Metallic? That you're going to star in an episode. There's going to be a DC had a few episode, didn't I? Fjord Gas Fart. How you doing, mate? Fuck's sake. Right, Pete, how you doing, mate? Yeah, she got herself a little a little real spanner now. Alex said, I have a real blue spanner to bash people with. Exactly. Right, Riggs, how you doing, mate? Falcon Punch, you right? Steve. That's a thank you. Glad to be official. Well, there you go. Well, you've got your full ID, so no one can say anything now. You can buy these if you want. Timbo's got one, Metallic's got one, I've got one. There may be more, but I don't know. They're the ones I know about. And also, if you do get one of these, fill it out before the end of the month, before October the 1st, and I'll feature it in the next Spyroverse live stream, which will be coming October the 1st. And looking at the date, the 17th, I better get off my fucking ass soon and finish that fucking episode. Because what have I got now? That's not long, really, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 2 weeks. I better get off my fucking ass and start finishing that. They won't take long when I get going anyway. I've already done about 6 minutes of it anyway. But I must admit, there are some bits that I've actually not filmed at all. But yeah, it don't matter. Dad said, I saw on Scalagrim thing, YouTube takes 30% of all Snapchat donations. Fucking money grabbing shit there. Yeah, it takes the piss, doesn't it? Oh, my bad news was I this morning got chucked off of Amazon Associates for one fucking thing. Yeah. So I can't do Amazon Associates. Well, I can't do American Amazon Associates now. So I woke up this morning, said my Amazon Associates account has been shut down. And when I looked, it was pure, no warning or nothing. But I don't know why these places can't just give you a fucking warning. Just completely banned me. And then purely because I'd put a fucking Facebook post on with the Amazon links, and above it said, don't forget to bookmark the links. And they chucked me off of that. Yeah. And that was an all right little bit of a money earner for me. It was, well, it's not so good nowadays, but it used to get me, maybe $30 every 3 or 4 months, which it did mean every 3 or 4 months I could buy, I could get myself some, or get like what I would normally spend it on. I'd spend all of it on broadhead tips, so that if I'm sort of making money from it. Yeah, bastards, aren't they? Pete said, I'm pressed for time. I go Monday, then fly Tuesday. Oh, all right, Pete, nice one. All right, mate. Yeah, see you later, mate, if you're off. Tactical said, I'm out dressed in all black. The last thing I need is one of those. Can you imagine the plod stuff for me? No, get it. Get your fucking card gun. Get your card gun. Gasfart said, do the ID card get a discount on Hasbro toys? Well, you'd have to ask them. Because we're the opposite. They'll probably charge you more. We're trying to shut down the Spyros, not fucking promote them. Oliver said, I can just imagine accidentally sharing that ID at a customer's door. Yeah, it'd be good, wouldn't it? Timbo's got one in like a security thing. I did show all the pictures, didn't I? I did show you. Yeah, I did. Oliver said, what's wrong with bookmarking it? Well, they just say that's against their rules. That's all they say. Just says that is against their rules. And what makes me laugh, I've been on Amazon Associates, American Amazon Associates, for probably 12 fucking years. And now suddenly, and also the post was about 5 years old as well. It wasn't even a new post. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it, so I had no point even being in a mood about it, really. It wasn't a very nice thing to wake up to, but yeah, well. VB said that sucks. You go to walk on a fucking tightrope these days with everything. YouTube, Amazon. You do. I'll be honest, a lot of places after it's not even worth fucking uploading. Some places. I'll tell you what, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I've been on YouTube for so long, but I never really have any issues with YouTube. But if I upload my videos, I decided to put some shorts. I've got some of my shorts videos, because you see TikTok videos used as shorts. And I imagine people probably put shorts on TikTok. I put some of my shorts on TikTok, and they got taken down for community guideline. And I got community guideline warnings on there for fucking shit that's not like nothing bad at all. You know my cold steel piss take that got took down. Yeah. Nick said, "Can you not just make a new account or whatever?" Set it up. Well, the funny thing is, Nick, yeah, the only problem is it's a massive bother though, because it means none of the links I've got work. So now there's going to be hundreds of links on videos that don't fucking work anymore, annoyingly. But yeah, weirdly enough, I looked on because right. So going to something else, Google's own ad service. I can't remember what it's called now. What's their ad thing? Google AdSense. If you ever get chucked off of Google AdSense, I think that's what it's called anyway, you're never allowed to do another account. How they would find out, I don't know. Well, it probably could be reasonably easy. Anyway, though, weirdly enough, Amazon actually says underneath it's got an appeal bit. I'm going to appeal it later. It says, it made me laugh. So you go on to the appeal bit. It says if your appeal is not accepted, you can just open another account. So what the fuck's the point in fucking suspending me for it? Well, I say suspended because what these things? Because for me, suspended always means you're suspended means you can come back. They mean terminated. When they say suspended, they actually mean terminated. You can't be terminated. Dad said, "I'm not sure I should tell you something about shit that I'm planning on the fourth story." You can do it, Zed. The thing is, it's books, so it's not official law. It's not going to change things in the Spyro files. You know what I mean? Same as the Spyro files are different to the books. The books are different to the Spyro files. You know what I mean? It's sort of all different. So I don't care. You change whatever you want because it's sort of not official anyway. You know what I mean? It's not going to change. Don't mean I've got to be doing the exact same thing. You know, if you killed my character in the book, it don't mean I can't still have him in the, you know, in the series. You know what I mean? Right, I got a thing out today in case it went quiet tonight. Yeah, I did say about the merchandise. If anyone wants any merchandise, not merchandise, this ain't merchandise, is it? This is Crossbow accessories. There is merchandise if you want it. These. Oh, and also these IDs, if you want to buy the IDs, they're in the merchandise. So if you put in !merch, it will put the Nightbot will put a link up for it. Thank you, Metallic. Yeah, but for these you have to put !shop. Oh, did I tell you, Metallic? I did sell the one that bloke wanted. I don't know if I said to you last night. Yeah, he did actually buy it last night. After making him a custom fucking made one. You right, Timbo? How you doing, mate? You right? I'll show you, Timbo, if you want. Metallic's got her ID now. You weren't on, was you? So I'll show you, Tim. Oh, well, Timbo, I ordered 80 of those paint pads. She's also got herself a little spanner. Little blue spanner, real one. But as you can see there, DC had a few undercover ops classified. So she's undercover, so you have to cover her face. Oh, yes, Metallic, actually. Yeah, do you want me to show them the shit lanyard, actually? Let me just go on to Zed. He said that's the best picture of Metallic I've ever seen. For fuck's sake. All right, let me just go on to here. I'll show them the shit lanyard if you want. Is that all right? Oh yeah, no, don't worry. I'll just block up. I'll cut it up if you know what I mean. Or I'll just put the. No, I won't have time to put the spanner on. No, I'll just move the. It's all right. I can cut the image up if you know what I mean. Crop the image. Oh, I've got to send it myself quickly. Hang on. It's just for the instance, James Bond has Smirch as a foe, and the man from Uncle has Thrush. So I think shit should have an answer. Oh, that's all right. I didn't know whether you was going down some very weird lines, Zed. Honestly, as I said before, Zed, I don't mind what you do, because even if you took it down the lines of, like, you know, stuff that was completely different to what I was doing, it's sort of acceptable anyway, because it's a sort of separate story, if you know what I mean. But it's still related, you know what I mean. You know, a character can die in a book, but not, you know, they might still be in a TV series. Right, there you go. No, I cropped it, so there you go. Even on a shit lanyard. I did like that. It was a good idea, that was. That's what cheered me up this morning after I got chucked off fucking Amazon Associates. We sat there talking about that for a bit. And that brought me around a bit after that shit fucking morning. I just hope to God that, not God, but I just hope, yeah, it's just a phrase anyway. I hope to God that the Amazon UK one don't get shut off, because at the minute I'm getting about 30 fucking quid every couple of months from that, and that's all right, little bit of extra money for me. Very handy. VB said, "What time is it out there? You're starting your day with coffee. I'm ending mine with beer." It's 10 p.m. There's 10 p.m. here. Timbo said those paint pads work. Probably like deep heat. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Timbo, they work great. I have been wearing them so much though, I've still got a slight red mark on my shoulder. I ain't worn one for about 4 days. But yeah, they do work. It's just because I'm peeling the sticky bit off. They work really, really well, Timbo, for me. Mark, how you doing, mate? And he said, "Yeehaw, Mark's in the house. Big up the weapon collector." You're right, mate. Zed said, "You thought I'd go down weird lines, me? I never do weird stuff." Metallic said, I have had a lot of shit for that photo today. I've been told I look stoned, pissed off, sad. Fuck off. Like I've seen a ghost. Never mind shit. Look like I'm about to cause shit. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I said 2 of those things. I was just being curious, because I'll tell you why I asked that. Because as I said, I had a fucking ID picture that I had to put up with for years, that the day I had that picture taken, I'd found out that the fucking girl I really fancied didn't like me. And I had to about 10 minutes before I had the picture taken. And I was so fucking upset. You could just see it in the picture. And I had to look at this picture for like fucking 5 or 6 years. Fucking hell. So I had to ask. Yeah, I said at least 2 of those things. Dad says it's a genuine passport photo. This one is, my one is as well. Not a passport photo. That's my driving license picture. People who don't know, I've actually got a driving license, but I can't afford to drive. Metallic said it's a genuine passport photo, one from a set done after the set before they rejected, because my mouth wasn't sealed and I looked quite cheerful. Yeah, that's why these always look so weird, because you have to do that weird straight face thing of not smiling, and it makes you look really odd. Well, don't make you look odd, but you know what I mean. I'm not saying you look odd, but they're unusual pictures. No one ever has pictures taken like that. Fuck's sake. Dad said, "You know I'm not photogenic when in my world." That's a pretty good picture of me. Well, I've seen the full thing and I quite like it. It's good. It's a good picture, but it's just your eyes were a little bit red. So I wondered if you was either upset or stoned. I couldn't quite tell. Because the other thing is because you have to do these with straight face expressions, it's very hard to read the pit. It's hard to read the facial expressions because it's a very odd one. So you're just trying to read it all from the eyes. Pete said, I've got a short mohawk in mine. I look like a killer. Zed said that picture is almost stroke crow, to be honest. Hang on, my eyes are actually open in that for once. Look at that. I've never seen my eyes so open. But yes, let's compare it to stroke crow, shall we?
Are you not entertained?
Oh, fuck me. I've missed the trick then. Let me do that again. Right, I'm going to have to get this on first, though.
Are you not entertained?
Oh, fuck's sake, Matai. He said, how many sets were rejected till you had your eyes open wide enough? At least 7. That's why I look like that. Fuck's sake. That's me going like that. Oh, God. John Tabber said, that look on a man is quite commonplace if you look at wedding photos of the groom. Oh, God. Mark said something I ain't reading. Falcon Punch said, Mike, when is Gladiator sequel coming out? Well, maybe I'll make it soon. I've got to do the Spirophiles series first, and then the film, and maybe we'll move on to a Gladiator thing. Who knows? But yeah, they're often odd pictures, aren't they? Because you never really have that face, do you? Well, unless you know. Jumble Salpoo says. Yeah, I've got a question for you all. My poor old sister, or poor young sister, because she's younger than me, she's always freezing cold. So I said to her, I'd ask you lot some ways for her. I don't want no dirty fucking answers here. Any dirty answers get deleted, right? It's my sister. How she can keep warm at night, right? She is married, so we don't need none of that. How can she keep warm at night? I want answers like water bottles. You know what I mean? You reckon it might be low iron count? All right. I think she's just one of them's always cold. She's always cold. Yeah, she is. Peter, is she on the fin side? Yeah, she is. Yeah. Yeah, she wants ways to keep warm cheaply and all night, basically. You know, wool blankets, I suppose. Blankets, obvious. Water bottle. All right, nice one, Metallic. I'm going to write all this down quickly. But also, it's getting to the stage now where it's starting to be cold. I would say to Timbo and Tactical, this is like a long. She's always been like this. I think she's just always. It's not like a sudden thing. Like she's always been like this. You know what I mean? She's just always cold. You know what I mean? But I appreciate that. Yeah, it's not like a new thing. I think she's just always feels cold. Nick said proper wool blanket, none of the polyester shit. Metallic said woolly mitts that cover everything. Oh, so a mitt that covers your whole wrist and ankles. All right. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, I don't think it's like a health issue. I think she's just. Oh, nice one, Metallic. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'll send her that. Yeah, thank you. All right, wear socks in bed. Anybody recommend like any kind of like heater things you can get? You know, like these electric chargeable heaters or anything like that. Oh, cheers, Timbo. I do appreciate that. But yeah, I'll mention that. But as far as I'm aware, I think this has been like a she's always been like this. It's not like a recent thing, yeah. Well, Pete, I say she's not exactly skinny. She's normal. I would say she's normal size. Rachel's normal size, yeah. I wouldn't say she's skinny, but she's not fat. She's just normal size. You know what I mean? So yeah, that may not be an issue. BB said my aunt used to sleep with 2 litre bottle of hot water by her feet. For some reason, she get warm. Yeah, that's quite a good idea. That's what. Yeah, that's why I suggest low iron count. My mum had it. All right, I've written that down. I have written that down. I've written Timbo suggestion. But yeah, I've got a feeling it's a long. This ain't like a new thing. She's always gone about being cold. But yeah, that may be worth looking into. Yeah, thank you, Metallic. I appreciate that image because that'll help me remember that. Oh yeah, what about a reflective thing under? If you put reflect. What about a reflective, like heat blanket thing under? You know, like if you were sleeping outside, you'd put like a reflective blanket underneath you, wouldn't you? What do you reckon that'd make a difference? Yeah, good idea, Zed. Metallic said keep pulsing points, warm spots like blood cooling. Oh, I get, yeah. When you want to cool yourself down, you'd run your wrists underneath the tap, don't you? And it cools you down. Yeah, so do the opposite. Keep those bits warm. Yeah, that makes sense. BB said, do they sell those small reusable heating bags? Oh yeah. You can get them here. He said warm drink before bed. Just better all the time. She's cold all the time. Like she's always like if you think it's a little bit chilly, she'll think it's freezing. You know what I mean? She just seems to feel the cold a bit more, that's all. You know, if you think it's a little bit chilly, she'll be freezing cold. So she's worried in the winter if we can't afford, you know, if we're going to struggle to fucking have the heating on at night, she's worried she's going to be freezing cold. You know what I mean? Tell her Abby to wear socks so his cold feet aren't on her side of the bed. Good idea, yes. Number 7 boosted the old school US military cold weather clothing. Yeah. I don't know if she'll sleep with clothing because Jay had already looked up fucking heated vest for her. And the look she gave him, I don't know if she's going to punch him in the face. She also said, though, sometimes she can keep herself warm, but her face is cold. What do you do about that? Because I've never really thought about that. But what do you do when you're, you know, when you're camping? Do you just have to put up your face being cold? Because it's been a long time since I've camped and slept out. No helping her. Yeah, exactly. Such sake. Yeah, I think I may have made it sound a bit worse than it is. She's not constantly walking around shivering even when it's sunny. It's just if you think it's a little bit chilly, she'll think it's fucking freezing. You know what I mean? And now she's worried that, you know, if we can't afford to do the fucking heating at night over winter, I said I'll have to knock the fireplaces back out and have open fires again if it comes to it. So, and the only other thing I mentioned was possibly, because it depends. Here's a question for you. Is this going to be a long-term thing? Or are we eventually going to have lower prices and are we going to be able to afford it again? Because if it's going to go back to how it was, is not worth going down the permanent solutions. But because I would, if I had to, I'd build a top on my bed and have curtains down the side and sleep in something like that. Because that contains the heat in it. Like a 4-poster bed thing, but smaller. I would just make one of them and sleep in that. That is not a coffin. I'm surprised no one mentioned, actually. Yeah, I'll show you that little beauty in a minute. I forgot about that. Mark said, use pure silk sleeping bag liner from Vietnam. Yeah, I thought military stuff would be good. Metallic said, scarf on pulse point again. Bed hat. Ah, yeah, good idea. Good idea. Yeah. I don't think she wants to get overweight, Nick. For fuck's sake. I'll show. Someone remind me in a minute, and I'll show you that. There's no coffin, is it, Metallic? I might take Zed's mod chip away just for you to time him out for 5 minutes. Let me know. That. Timbo said, when my missus was growing up in Poland under communism, they had free heating for 6 months of the year. She always complained about the cold. Put a fucking jumper on, doesn't go down well. Yes. Oh Christ, yeah. That said, I'm cold in winter. Well, I'm old in winter. I'm old in winter. We had coat duvets on the bed. My mum used to put fur coats on top of the beds. Yeah, I've heard of that. Well, as soon as it starts getting cold, I get my little fucking wool blanket, chuck it over my bed, and that's enough for me. I don't really get cold though. I don't know. I've never, it's hard to explain, but I Mark said, I'll be doing that, putting a log burner in the old fireplace, boil the kettle, put on the toast. Yeah, exactly, mate, exactly. Pete said, nightcap, not the one you're thinking of. Fuck's sake. Jumbo Sabu said, US Army sleeping bag, extreme cold weather. Yeah, but cold weather sleeping stuff might help, yeah. Go in there soon, it'll all look like a military fucking thing. VB said, well, now that I think about it, I think it's heat that rises, cold air sinks. Maybe have an elevated bed like a bunk bed higher. Yeah, that's quite a good idea. Yeah, that sort of makes sense, doesn't it, VB? Thank you for that. No, yeah, he said, I don't know, just brainstorming. I like that. That's quite a good idea. Yeah. Metallic said, should have used a bottle tactical. Could have used it as a hot water bottle. Don't shave. They said, I'm too old. We used to have to put extra blankets on the bed when it was cold. Once I was 16, we had central heating. Fuck's sake. So what was the answer to, is it going to go back cheap or not? Or do people not know? What's the theory on that? Is it that eventually it will, wages should rise to equal it soon, next year or the year after? Or is it going to be, it won't be like this forever, will it? Jumbo Sabu said, last Christmas I left my pub driving a few miles down the road. The police came behind and said on the loudspeaker, pull over. So I shouted out the window, no, it's a zip-up cardigan. Right, take a look at this. Right. So this didn't really, this was holding the other sword. So I made this bottom bit to hold the shape of the sword. And that's my maker's mark there. And then it sits in on them 2 hooks and in that bottom bit. Can I tell them where you're going to hang it? And then just there, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, there's a little sign that used to say Mike's sword, scratched out, and now it says Metallic sword. Oh, Metallic, you can tell them where you're going to hang it. Right. That would know. Fuel is cheaper now than it was in 2020. It's the companies taking business. Yeah. But I mean, you know, I thought people was moaning about, you know, I thought the whole point of it is because wages haven't gone up. So I don't know. Falcon said, I like the sword holder. Thank you. Nick said, it's mostly energy companies taking advantage of the war in Ukraine and COVID. Say there are shortage when there isn't really. So what, you reckon it will eventually go back to normal then? And I say, I don't know. I don't pay the bills around here, so I don't fucking know what it is. Tarek said, it's going back where it came from, but a different sword on it. Right, well. Oh, Irishman said a good tip if you have no gloves is to carry a dog poo bag and offer to pick up strangers' dog shit. Fuck, so you get toasty warm cup in that. Ah, fuck's sake. Mark said, it's Sir Lancelot and Guinevere. Fuck's sake. Don't, I'll start calling her that. Do you hear that? That's out. You're Guinevere now. Or is there one? Is there a female knight? Oh, Tactical said to Z, now he's showing it up close. It's not a coffin, it's a bloody skateboard. I'll take their mods away. So you can time them out, Matake. Dimmerton, I used to have a cat who'd wrap herself around my head at night when it was cold. She'd get in bed if it was colder. Yeah, good idea. Maybe Rachel can sleep with Monty then. Yeah. Martin, that's good. Gonna go wild. Street fighting, looting with Badlands in Mad Max. Any luck? Fuck's sake. Saying about things like Badlands and that, I don't think I've got it out now. But I was showing Metallic. No, I put it back up. Doomsday earlier. Irishman, did you check that YouTube channel out? Oh no, I haven't yet, Irishman. I will do though. The only reason I didn't last night, I think I was doing something and I went to bed. And then today I've been doing a load of stuff, so I ain't had a chance. I've barely been on actual YouTube all day and last night. The Tart said, isn't Guinevere a faithless bitch who wouldn't know loyalty if it bit her on us? Well, that's why I wasn't going to... Yeah, don't worry, I won't call you that. I don't actually... Oh, no, I suppose she was, wasn't she? Yeah, I never really thought about it like that. Yeah, I suppose she was. You're definitely not Guinevere then. Yeah, and also Lancelot's just as bad, technically. Yeah, they're both fucking they're both tossers, really, if you think about it. Yeah. But no, Irishman, I will check that out. Zed said depends which one. Yeah, there were two Guineveres. First one died. Yeah, because funny thing is, wasn't Lancelot not originally in the Arthurian legend? He was, or I don't know if it was Lancelot or one of the others. Some of them get bought in. You know what I mean? Maybe said current wages and price of living, at least where I am, isn't looking good. Prices of goods have gone up. They passed a law to raise wages every year, but they've raised the wages. But when they raise the wages, prices go up. Yeah, that's what's happening here. But the wages aren't going up. I thought the wages weren't going up, and the prices are. You know what I mean? Martin, what's that pink female transformer? She has a sword. We'll just stick to DC. Had a few. That's easy enough for me. That's a bit easier, isn't it? You're right, Dan. How you doing, mate? Who's a toddler? What made you write that? That's in Norway, wages are decent, but it's 30 quid for a certain round dish. Yeah. Dad said, great. So a corpse or a bitch? I'm not taking that name as a compliment. No, I take it back totally. Never again. You're all right. Dad said, it's my spanner, Dan. I've a real one to hit you with now. Dad said, Lancelot was a Norman invention. Yeah, I remember. I actually remember. Yeah. So I read the Wikipedia for after I watched Excalibur. Dan, why did you write who's a toddler? I still don't know why you wrote that. Or was you Tosser? All right, yeah. Dante, a nice one. I'm on my phone, so I couldn't make it out. Right, where am I? Falcon Bunted, Mike. I wish the States has single payer healthcare like you. Yeah, well, at least we got that. Yeah, at least we have that. You know, you get that automatically. Mark said, okay, we'll go for King Arthur, but we want to see Mike Excalibur rising up from the lake. Fucking hell. I can't swim. I was on about that earlier. I can't swim. And I can't even like risk swimming nowadays. That said to Metallic, besides, you might get called Gwynny for short. And that would be a bit unfortunate. Yeah. Steve said, Mike, you're not drinking? No, I've signed a pact to not drink till at least October the 1st. So, yeah. Sober for me tonight. Right, where's my list of fucking stuff I've written down? No, I ain't drinking. Closest I got to alcohol was well, I'm not doing it for any like these sober October things or sober September. It was just I'm trying to lose weight anyway, so I might as well not drink for a while because the amount I drink, it's a fucking lot. Although when I do drink next, because I have lost over a stone now, I think. When I drink next time, I'm going to go a bit easy because I don't want to fucking get paralytic and start puking because I've lost weight. You know, can't handle it. But no, it just agreed not to drink for a month so we could do it. It said an old man collapsed on the road in front of my grandson's dad and stepmom's car. Took over 2 hours for an ambulance to go about 4 miles to pick him up. Was this what today? Without today. Tactical said, yeah, 1 stone. Nice one, Mike. Keep up good work. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Tactical. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've lost over a stone now. Well, that was the last time I weighed myself. I haven't weighed myself for a while. I might have lost more than that now. So it is paying off. My stomach's definitely smaller. My trousers are loose as fuck. Luckily, I've got a whole set of clothes that are the next side down anyway. So, yeah. That said, I knew a girl who lost a stone. She soon bloody found it again, though. Well, this time I've just permanently changed my habits now. So, yeah. But I'm not giving up drinking. I ain't giving up drinking. It's just I'm going to drink a bit less. And I just thought there's no point going, I might as well wait till the next, like, because you got to remember, I used to do it. I never used to drink every week anyway, did I? It used to be about once a month. It's only lately it's become every fucking week. Yeah, sorry, Metallic, I just glossed over that. Yeah, that's fucking terrible, isn't it? Oh, and that happened tonight. So literally 2 minutes ago. Nice one, Tactical. Yeah, that's terrible, isn't it, Metallic? Where am I? Dad said Mike read so much about the evils of drink he gave up reading. There you go. Next night for Timbo, I'd rather leave it as is than pay to wipe my ass. What was that? Timbo said, I went to Warsaw. There was a crone whose job was to charge 20p to use the toilets and charge the toilet. Oh, fuck's sake. Thank you, Metallic. You know, it's permanent now as well. Yeah. Gotta be done. Gotta be done. But yeah, it does mean the drunk streams are going to be probably more once a month now. But as I said, that was normal, wasn't it? That was how it was, wasn't it? So yeah. Talent said it was more of a response to this. Mike, I wish the states had single payer healthcare like you got. All right, fair enough. Yeah, you know what? Because I'm reading so much stuff out, some things just go. All right. So VB, that was a bit of an answer to you then. Yeah. I suppose at least we don't have to pay a couple of grand though once we have been picked up 4 hours late, or 2 hours later. Oh God. Yeah, imagine that, having to wait for fucking 2 hours, and then you have to fucking pay fucking a couple of £1,000 or more. Pete said, I don't even get pissed once a month, Mike. Been over months for me even sipping it. Oh, I was going to say, the closest I got to any booze was mixing the inks for Metallic's Scabbard, because the actual colour of the dye I've got is actually that colour. That colour, you see that dark brown? So I had to mix some cinnamon gin to make it that colour. And you know, I mentioned this last night. You can get some decent colours, and I still can't believe that my Scabbard was that colour originally, or nearly. And now look at it, it's a completely different colour. It's almost grey there. Timbo said, "Just say fret to life. They'll be out much sooner. I'll have to remember that one." Metallic said, "I didn't know that. I didn't know what to do. They didn't know what to do, Timbo. Lucky a lady that works in the care home lives across the road and came out of blankets and a bit of knowledge." Oh, what was they having to deal with it? Was your grandson there as well? I know you said your grandson's dad and mum or stepmum. Maybe he wasn't in the car. Tactical, has it been in the sun? I don't know, Tactical. No, I don't think it has. In all honesty, I think most of the time it's been in that box. But I do think dyes and that do change a little bit, because I did say to Metallic, be prepared, yours might change colour. Yeah, mine wasn't exactly that colour, but it was closer to that than that. Anyway, if you look at the video, because I showed you the picture, didn't I, Metallic? Because I wanted to. It was pretty much every step of that, because it was our sword. I wanted to show her what was going on so she could pick. You know what I mean? And also she likes the pictures. So I'd show her every little step and say, right, that's the colour. Do you want, is that all right? You know? Yeah, and it was surprising. Irishman said, I've been off to drink for 7 years now. But I bought my neighbour a few cans of gin and tonic during the week and was tempted to have one. Did you give up for like alcoholic reasons or anything? Or Tactical said, Metallic, that's why I always carry a thermal blanket. After my mum got blown over, and it took 2 hours for the ambulance to arrive in winter, I had those hot hands. Yeah, now you've said that, Tactical, that reminds me, I still need to get some of them. I have still got them on a watch list thing. But I do need to buy some of them for my stuff like that, and some bug out bags, family bug out bags. VB said, "Are those crossbows in the back by the stores?" Yeah, they are. That's a R9 crossbow. That's a Cobra Adder. That's a Redback XR. There's another crossbow there. There's a crossbow just there. Metallic said, "Yeah, the only other person that stopped had to go pick someone up and left quite quickly. My grandson wasn't, but he's less than 2 odd brothers." Right, that's a shame. Yeah, but hopefully that age he might not register it. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's probably the better age, if you know what I mean. Might not, know it happen. I often said, no, I was a big drinker. Just gave up because I was bored with the pub. So I don't go out at night now. I don't intend to give it up for good. I didn't intend to give it up for good. Yeah, that's fair enough, isn't it? Fair enough. Yeah, exactly. Steve said, "We dog dreaming, lots of little woofs in the up." Oh, you've just reminded me. I had a fucking weird dream last night, and I had a dream that I was visiting Tactical Pirate. It was so fucking weird because just dreams are bizarre. Like this. I've never had this thought about him. It's never. That sounds weird, but so I had this dream that I was going to visit Tactical Pirate, going up to wherever he lives, right? And I caught a train up there. When I got there, he come and met me at the train station. But the place he lived at was so rough that there was these trees with a big canopy, right? And there was hundreds of kids in these trees chucking plates at me in his head, right? Chucking all these plates at our head. So finally got round to Tactical Pirate's flat, and he lived with these two old women, really weird, sort of fucked up old women. And he had this horrible dog that had hardly any teeth, or they was all rotten. And the dog spent the whole time trying to bite me and attacking me, but because it had no teeth, it couldn't hurt me. So fucking weird. Yeah, it was this dog with no teeth, like rubbery teeth, with rotten rubbery teeth, kept trying to bite me constantly the whole time I was there. We sat in this front room, and he said, "Oh, we'll go and sit in my room." So we went into his room, and he'd said something about he couldn't sit near the window because it was the window went right down to the floor, and he couldn't sleep near the window for some reason. I couldn't remember why. It was something sort of bad. And I remember looking out the window, and then he kept saying, "Oh, you better not catch the train home because you probably get stabbed." And then I woke up. Yeah, proper bizarre. Proper bizarre. But I can still picture the dog now. It was like a very short-haired dog. It looked so fucked up. And I don't think it had proper ears either. It had like hardly any ears. Yeah. Proper bizarre dream. Yeah. Metallic said, "I always have an emergency wool blanket in the car. My big first aid kit." Yeah, that's a good idea. You're right, mother. How big was the dog? Like a big, not like a massive dog, but a standard quite big dog. You know what I mean? Like a standard quite big dog, but not a massive dog. Like a sort of pit bull kind of size. It was fucking weird. Proper weird. Yeah, like he lived with some Crohn's, Peach, exactly. Open said it could give you a nasty suck. That could laugh my ass off. Not at the dog. That's me with the dodgy teeth. It was such a weird dream. It was fucking bizarre. Mark said, "You need to go down the pub, mate. We'll wait for you to come back." Metallic said, "Picturing the manky old dog in Daddy's home." It was fucking weird. It's horrible. Yeah. Horrible, weird dog. Yeah. Fucking bizarre. But yeah, there you go. That was my dream. Anyone who came on at that point was wondering what the fuck I was talking about. But it was very vivid as well. As I say now, I can still picture these massive tree canopies with these kids chucking plates at our heads. I can still see the dog, and I can still see the fucking bedroom. Yeah. What a really, yeah. Pete said, "Was it the rat dog?" Funny thing is, Pete, imagine that, but bigger, with a little bit of short hair on it, like greyish hair on it. But yeah, the rat dog thing, it ain't far off that. Yeah. Imagine a bigger version of that. And it was just constantly trying to attack me, but it couldn't hurt me because it had no teeth. Just imagine this dog going man like constantly trying to bite you, and these two old women just sat there doing nothing about it the whole time you're getting attacked by this dog that technically can't hurt you because its teeth are essentially rotten rubber. So fucking weird. Oh god. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, nice one. Metallic on it. Premonition of an elderly Monty. Yes, yes. Yeah, when he starts losing his hair and losing his teeth, the bastard probably finally won't be able to bite me. I hope he gets out of all that shit. He's a little fucker. And I've made the mistake of episode 2 features Monty, so I need to get all that done. I might film some of that Monday. Or maybe not Monday, Tuesday. As soon as I can. So yeah, that was my dream. Yeah, here's a little. Let's do a little. Because I'm trying to make sure that if the chat goes a bit quiet, I've got some ideas, right? We'll test out some little things. Where's my fucking phone? Who fancies a little like Q&A? You can ask me questions for 10 minutes. All right, so you just ask me a question, like like if we did a Q&A, ask me a question. All right, let me just put this timer on first before you do it though. So I'll do the I'll let the games begin. We'll do a little Q&A for 10 minutes. If it works. Probably a mistake writing this, but I know what you fuckers are like. Let me put the timer on first. Hang on. Let me get on to. I'll just play this just so we've got a little start.
I want to play a game. Make your choice. Let the game begin.
There we go. We got a 10-minute Q&A. Timbo said, "What's the other tattoo you got?" All right. I did say this on. Have I ever said this on a stream or not? I don't mind saying. I know I told you, Metallic, but it was right. I may not say totally what it is, Timbo. I'd email you if you want though what it is. So I think some of you lot know. So it was a tattoo of. Well, no, I'll just say because it never meant what people might think it meant and why I covered it up. It was just for when I used to have shaved head, it said skins, as in like skinheads. You know what I mean? And I got it covered up because as time progressed, that kind of thing makes you look a certain way to certain people, and I'm not like that. So I covered it up because I didn't want to offend anyone, really. You know what I mean? Because it ain't fucking true. So there you go. Is that a joke, Phoebe? He said, "Do you have any significant scars?" One just there, look. See that? See that there? Yeah, there. Just there. Where someone bit me in a fight. Don't worry, they came out worse. As they say, you should see the other guy. You should see the other bloke. Mark said, "When did you first realise DC had a few? Probably had too many." Oh, I don't know. About 6 o'clock in the morning that night, when she told me that I told her to go to bed. But I've got a suspicious feeling that I was starting to black out, so I made an excuse that I was sending her to bed. Or on a different night. Matat said, "Mark, I can answer that one. Fairly late on New Year's night, yeah." Come on, ask the questions. I'll start deleting all other comments and enter question then, all right? So if you're talking to each other, they're going. Come on, you're already down to 7 minutes. Where is it, Tactical? Oh, no, you ain't asked one, have you? All your messages are to someone else. Steve. I can't see one. You sure, Tactical? I can't see anything from you. All your messages to Steve. Oh, no, all right. Yeah, sorry. No, that was before I set the timer. That's why. Tactical said, oh, Mike, in your dream, was there any sexual tension between us? No, there wasn't. Piss off. Mother said, favourite crossbow. I'm not really sure. Probably this one, in all honesty. Oh, no, I'll tell you what. Favourite pistol crossbow is that one. Favourite full-size crossbow is probably the R9 crossbow. The R9 crossbow. The Tomcat 2 and R9 crossbow. Pete said, what do you want from the US? Oh, fucking hell, Pete. Split me on the spot there. I don't know. If you wanted to get me a little gift from there, I'd love that. You can surprise me if you want, Pete. I don't know what you could bring back. Surprise me if you want. That's very generous of you, Pete. That's what you said, isn't it? What do you want from us or US? I'm assuming he's saying US, not us. Mark said, when did you first get into shooting? Probably as a kid. You know, I used to shoot. I remember shooting air rifles and that with my dad. Yeah. Probably a kid. And then, you know, I started getting air rifles at the age of... got my first proper air rifle at about the age of 18, I think. Peter, I don't think I can bring back an AK-47. Oh, that's it. Are those guns real? Fuck off. I'm not wait. Look, you're wasting valuable time doing this. Yeah, that's another 10 seconds gone. We are wasting time. Oh, and however, if Peter's question was, what do you want from us? I want you lot to just ask some fucking questions. Gashfart said, question, on a scale of 4 to 11, how devastated were you when Smaug made the Lonely Mountain his lair and you and your brethren were unable to return home? On top 11, because that was all my gold. It was everything. Got that fucker though. We got him. Oh, what for Pete? Yeah, Peter's going to America soon.
Ooh, lucky bastard.
And he might be bringing me back a little gift.
Ooh, lucky bastard.
Yeah, this is live. This is live. Lewis, I just thought I'd get everyone to ask me some questions for a little bit, just to change the fucking pace a bit. Because otherwise, it just turns into me reading out other people's conversations. So yeah, which I don't mind, you know what I mean. But it becomes a little bit, you know. Although I've not seen the last Hobbit film yet, so nice one. That's quite good, Metallic. That's a thinker. Would you rather lose a hand or a foot? Oh, I don't know. That's good. Foot, I reckon. Foot, because with one hand that'd make working in the shed a fucking right bastard. Whereas, yeah, I'm going to be dirty for a second then. Yeah, foot. I would lose a foot, Metallic. Good question. Yeah, I reckon I'd lose a foot. No, because it would make shed work very hard. Yeah, PC needs 2 hands, and if you are doing anything and that hand gets a bit tired, you've always got the other hand. If you just had one, that, you know, there's a lot more hard work going on there. Sorry, I did do my little dirty bit. BB said, if you sell single shoes, I'd save money. Yeah, you'd sell. Yeah, you'd save money long run. Was that all just for that setup, Metallic? She said, so you'd rather be 4'5" than lose a hand. Yeah, but actually, I'd just be like this. I'd just be like that, wouldn't I? Well, I was on a stump. I probably would lose a little bit of height. Yeah. I would have I'd make myself well, I'd just get I'd get a false foot. I'm not going to walk around on a stump. Fuck's sake. First thing she said to me when she met me was, hello, short ass. Oh, come here, short ass. Oh, God. I secretly love it. Not secretly. Mark said, I'd rather lose a hand. I'd love my foot. I'd hate to drive automatic. Gashfart says, foot. Always fancied myself a wooden leg. Yeah, you imagine all the things you could do with a wooden leg or a wooden. Yeah, you could keep boozing it. Maybe he said, what's the longest you've ever had your beard? Not very long. I don't really have it very long. 2 or 3 times this. So not very long. Not very long at all. No, I don't really grow it long. This is about ideal, or maybe a little bit less than this. I was going to say, if you lost a hand or a foot, you'd enter the amputee porn industry. Tactical said, can I just say, not to diss wooden legs or eye patches, just saying. That's right. Lewis said, a bit depressing one. Have you ever thought about getting rid of your entire collection, or have questioned why you collect what you do? Yeah, I've not thought about getting rid of it myself, as in willingly. But yeah, I have contemplated that one day it may be taken all away, or I may have to sell it all. Yeah, I wouldn't sell it all though. No way. But yeah, I am aware that one day, probably everything in my entire fucking circumstances might change, and I might not be able to have them. Yeah, due to potentially living different places. Without it, laughed me ass was Mike says, imagine all the things you could do with a wooden leg, and I'm reading Irishman's comments. The only time I ever questioned or even questioned why you collect what you do, the only time I ever questioned myself really badly was I got stoned one night just to see if I still liked it. And holy shit, I didn't. And I sat there with all my aches and pains hurting fucking 5 times as much as they normally do, or 10 times as much as they normally do. And I thought to myself, why do you collect all these weapons? That's fucking weird. That's not a normal thing to do. And that's what it does to me. It completely changes my thinking, because that's not me. I don't think like that. I thought that's really weird. Why do you collect all that shit? Fucking bizarre. That's not what normal people do. But that's not what I think. I mean, but yeah, I am aware that one day I might have to. Yeah, it might all be gone for various reasons. It's life, in it. You know what I mean? Everything changes, and that I can accept. I've learnt in life that there's a possibility that everything changes, and one of the guarantees in life is that things will change. So you have to accept it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that is one guarantee, that everything can fucking change and will change. So yeah. Jimbo's. Oh, hang on. We finished that. Where's the fucking countdown? Or the non-countdown?
Now what the fuck are we supposed to do? That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Peter, let's play hide the stump. Fuck's sake. Matthias said one of the reasons. Oh, Matthias, no. One of the reasons being. Oh, yes, I've already lost. Yeah. What people don't realize is all of my stuff already belongs to Metallic Reality anyway. So yeah. So if she wants to take it away one day, I can't stop her. So that's why you should get onto coffee.com and put in the fucking alimony donations, because it's costing me an arm and a leg and a sword and a gun and many, many more. The link is in the description. Yeah, put in !support. Go on, send me some alimony so I can support myself because everything I get is going to metallic. But I don't mind though. It was a, you know, it was a very nice marriage, just as good divorce. But yes, thank you, Metallic. Yes, I never thought of that. He said, "Yeah, sorry, officer, it's not my collection. I'm looking after it for my ex-wife." And then I showed them your fucking shit ID, and I say, "Yeah, I'll go and find her." Tactical said, "I'd rather be us than normal." Well, that's what I mean. I don't think people like us are weird. No one think that. I don't think that. It's just when I was stoned, it made me completely question everything in a weird way. That's not what I think. I don't think that. I wouldn't do this shit if I thought it was weird. I know it is unusual, you know, and other people think, you know, people find it shocking and scary, but I genuinely think collecting stuff like this is no different than someone who collects fucking dolls or collects cars or collects fucking stamps. It's the same fucking shit. It's just this is frowned upon because people are taught that it's dangerous and you're a fucking thug or something, or it's some cunting bollocks. You know what I mean? Pete said, "I'm going to fight in the Thunderdome when I'm in the US. I'll be sure to get a video." Are you really, Pete? How does that work then? That's brilliant. You're going to tell them a little bit what you're doing, Pete, if you want. Dad said, "Normality is only the accepted form of abnormality anyway." Yeah, well, exactly. BB said, "Is there any weapon, blade, crossbow that you've been wanting for a while?" I'll be honest with you, not really. Because the thing is, because I can't really afford a lot of stuff, I don't really look up new knives and shit because I couldn't afford it anyway, or anything like that. I think the last thing I wanted was a Daisy Red Rider, and I bought one. But most of my stuff, what I do, I will look online at pictures. Occasionally I'll look at pictures of knives I like, and then I'll make my own version of it. That's what I do. So the last knife I wanted was a great big fucking Bowie knife with the biggest blade I could get hold of. So I made it. And that is it. But I can't afford to buy things anyway, so I just make them. But yeah, there's been nothing really that I want because I don't look them up because it's pointless. It's just teasing myself. Lord Flashart said, "You're better off without her, Mike. You're a good lad. Just get the divorce settled and move on. P.S. I heard she was terrible in the bedroom anyway." She broke my bed. Oh no, I've said it now, Metallic. She broke my bed. Someone broke my bed, and it wasn't me. And also, I kept her up all night last night, so I should say we kept each other up all night last night. Tim said, "My sister-in-law, who lives in bloody London, still can't believe what a great community us weapon like that." Well, that's it, isn't it, Timbo? If you get involved, you realise it's a really friendly thing. We're not all going on about we're not going on about how we want to hurt people. It's just a hobby, isn't it, Timbo? Exactly. Pete says, "So it's bats made of foam, just like the film. You're put in a harness and flung around." Oh, that's fucking excellent, Pete. Yeah, I'd love to see that. So let's face it, if a caveman made an intelligence test, we'd all fail it. Oh, God. But that said, sounds fun, Pete. Don't it? It sounds great. But that said, it broke after I left. Then you might. I got a feeling she was testing the bed out while I was downstairs or something. Joking. Nah, I fucking broke my bed a bit when I was putting the shelf up. And had I not realised it was that, I was going to blame Metallic. But it is true that we kept each other up all last night, though, isn't it? At least give me that one, lovely ex-wife. Oh, fuck's sake. Captain Mike tried to make a Daisy Red Rider, but due to his childhood obsession with the Dukes of Hazzard, he made a Daisy Duke. Somebody fuck off. Oh, God. I've told you, he fucking stops at the waist. You know, there'd be no point doing a Daisy Duke that stopped at the waist, would there? But no, I must admit, I was exaggerating about the bed. It did get broken, but it was me, really. His dad said, yeah, he kept me up till stupid o'clock. It was well worth it. Oh, Christ's sake. No, we're getting married again when she's back over here. Married and divorced. We've got some more contracts we need to write up. So that needs to all happen again. This some kind of rekindling the flame. Well, every time she comes back, it's going to be the same thing. VB said, what are the gun laws like in the UK? Is there a way to get them? Do they make it so hard or expensive? You can get shotgun licenses pretty much really easily. You don't need, you can live in a flat and own a shotgun pretty easily. And I know people who live in a flat and just have permission on land who have firearms as well. And they keep them in a safe in their flat. So yeah. It's not that difficult. Yeah, it's not that difficult. It's not as difficult as people think it is. So I said metallic kept you up all night. Too much info, Mike. Far too up. Kept me up all night. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, said you're better off without these women, Mike. I've heard some pretty strange things about them. I watch women in general. Metallics are like consider it expensive here. Oh, what the gun thing? You mean gun? Yeah, I think it is reasonably expensive, but and the problem is you're essentially renting your own guns. If the police suddenly want to take them off you, they can take them off you. But I think it's not as hard as people think it is. Considering my cousin Ben lives in a flat, yeah, and he's got firearms license and a fucking shotgun license. Multiple shotguns and that, and yeah, and he said he only got his license just to see if he could get one. Yeah. Gasfart said they need to organise splitting the royalties in the divorce from Mike's time when he starred in The Borrowers. Well, I got to give her all of that as well. Fuck's sake. Yeah, they didn't even need to use green screen for that. I was just full, just me full size. Pretty easy to do. This is one of those shot. This is a shot bottle. For fuck's sake. What's on my list of shit? Well, the old box of shit delights is coming in handy tonight. Yeah, here's a question for you. Answer this. You can answer this question now. Whether I'll do it or not, I don't know. I fucking ballsed it up, right? One. Yeah, do you have any video requests? Ask now or shut your gobs forever. No, I don't mean them, Metallic, but you can add that though. No, I mean on the channel.
What we have here is a failure to communicate.
That's probably my favourite one. Falcon Punted Mike, if I lived in England, I would not bother with getting a gun. I'll just get crossbows. Yeah, that's what I don't. I've got no interest getting any kind of license for anything. If you had to get a license for a crossbow, though, I would. Or if you had to get air rifle licenses, I would have to. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, yeah, it's kind of appropriate as I misunderstood the question. Yeah, I mean on the channel. Has anyone got any? No, and I mean this seriously, because have you got any videos you want me to do? Lewis said a crossbow-related parody of Wanted. Can you curve a crossbow bolt mid-flight? Well, I haven't tried, but I bet you can. I bet you can. Pete said more knife and sheath making videos. Sap video will definitely be coming. And actually I've got some more leather. Oh, I'll tell you what I've got today. Another thing I've been talking about of metallic was making stuff out of leather stuff. You know, I've spoke to you about that kind of thing before, ain't I, Pete? So I went on eBay. I put it in the shed now because you could smell the leather in the room. I had to get rid of it. I had to put it in the shed, but definitely metallic. So I went on eBay and I bought one of these 1.7 kilogram bags of leather offcuts. And it was only £4. So I thought if it was a load of shit, I could still at least make maybe some key rings out of it or little like zip pulls or something. But quite a lot of the leather was actually about this big. It was thin stuff though, because it's sofa leather, but I don't mind gluing 2 bits of that together with some denim in the middle, and that comes out all right. But yeah, it was actually it's really usable leather. All right, Jed, because I know you've never seen me use that, have you? Let me just find my list of videos and I'll add that to it. That would have to be like stabbing, wouldn't it, though? Because I don't think I wouldn't be able to cut that with that, would I? I doubt. Let me write that down, Zed. I'll find the list of videos. Oh, fuck it. I'll just make a new one. Well, yeah. Vids. So, what was it? Has anyone actually asked for one yet? So, SAP video, yeah. SAP vid. Leather. Crafts. Wanted parody. Don't know if I'll try it. We'll have to see about that one, Les. Kinky, fuck's sake. Stiletto versus bottles. All right. Yeah, I'll tell you what I could do. I'll do that, Zed, and I'll do it against some other things as well, like some of that that ballistic stuff we was talking about. Ah, there you go, yeah. All right, let's catch up. VBs, I'd like to see some blade torture tests with different types of. I doubt I'd be able to do that because I couldn't afford to. If I break the blades, I can't replace them. Sadly, I can't afford to break things. Sadly, VB, that'd be a good video. But Dad said, "Can you stamp the leather with the denim inside?" Yeah, I think you can. I think it still works. I'm pretty sure. I'll test it if you want, but I've got some actually. Okay. I've actually got some. I'll test that tomorrow. VB said like ballistic. I could do ballistic. Well, funny thing is, VB, I actually already do ballistic tests with crossbows. I do that. I already do that. Yeah, that's something that I do anyway. Lewis said a forged in fire style stress test would be interesting. Again, that I would do, but because of my side injury, I have to be a bit careful with shit like that now. So some videos are a bit of a bastard nowadays. But yeah, ballistic tests with crossbows, I do that. If you look at you'll see that I'm gonna do. So I'm still doing the crossbow tip tests and all shit like that, and they get tested on all different things. So that I do anyway. BB said, like I said, I've been off YouTube for a while. Don't know if you have that. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, if you ain't been on for ages, you wouldn't know. Yeah, I do actually do videos like that. Not fast. I did a penetration test with you and Zombert. Well, I'll shoot Zombert, and I'll also write in his face, Lord Flashheart. For God's sake. Right. Is that it for ideas then? Jab, how are you? I might always love the build videos. How about some leather armor piece? Ah, you know what? I might be able to do that. Now I've probably got enough leather in that thing to do that. And strangely enough, on my hard drive, I've actually got pictures of leather armor that I want to have a go at. Buckler, yeah, good one, Peach. Yeah, but I do want to do shields as well. Well, let me write down this fucking vampire fucking comp thing as well. So I need to do that soon. Oh, well, I've got till fucking Halloween anyway. Lord Gashart said, ouch, mate, that took a turn. Please don't. Oh, Christ's sake. Primitive weapon builds, good idea. What did I say that sounded like butt plug, metallic? Stone-headed club or axe sounds good. I'll have to look into that, see if I can get the stuff. Zed said, you still haven't done that improvised weapons for shit at the fan video. I'll be honest with you, Zed, I've got a massive fucking list of fucking videos. The problem is I add more to it before I even get round to the fucking old ones. But still, you know, I'll get round to them all eventually, maybe. Oh, Buckler. Pete said, carving a wooden club or weapon making just using a knife. All right. Pete said, I'll join in next time we do a everyone build. Nice one. Yeah, I still need to finish off. So in a couple of days, I'll be finishing off the scrap Bowie challenge. Show the winners for that, because that's long fucking gone past. Tat said, Pete, you could just use a knife as a weapon. He said, no, them's the rules. Yes, you're supposed to be making one out of it. Well, I suppose you could just get the knife and say, yes, this is now a weapon. It's technically a tool. So here's my tool, and now I'm going to make this knife into a weapon. There you go, there it is. Well, I know for Pete, I know for you it has been busy, ain't it, Peach? You know what I mean? You had a lot on, ain't you? Different reasons. But yeah. We'll get round. I will still do as well, Peach. The Last of Us 2 stuff. I will still do that. Bat said, watched a few of your videos earlier, the Warhammer ones, Yardstick. Oh, nice. Yeah, do you like them? Hope you commented. Yeah, they're all right, aren't they? I'm quite happy with them. I've got my Yardstick here. Made from a hoe handle. There is the actual marking. So it's actually a proper, that is 1 foot markings, and then 2 foot mark there, and then that's 3 foot. So when I hold that up next to me, it comes up to about my shoulder. Fuck off. Zed said, you also haven't done the paper mache armor video. That one I can't remember, Zed. I cannot remember ever talking about that one. That's new to me. Zed, oh, don't turn it slingshot now. And when will you make that catapult rifle? Or are you just mentioning things that he fucking writes? Oh, God. Catapult rifle will get made eventually. I will make that one day. Down said that Mike, the red bit that lights up is missing from that. Where? That's gone over my head, that has. Pete said, oh no. Have I ever made a mace? Which one's a mace? I always get a mace and the fucking thing. Oh, match head. Fuck's sake. Nice contact. A mace is the like the solid sort of thing in it. I always get mixed up with a mace and the one on the chain. I have made a mace actually. I think I've made a couple of maces. Zed is now just quoting Slingshot Warriors. That's a don't be on in a second. Steel reinforced fucking staff, exactly. Yeah, flail. Thank you, Falcon. I could never remember. Yeah, old Morning Star. Yeah, I get mixed up because I used to call a mace the chain. You know, a flail. I used to call that a mace when I was younger, and it sort of stuck in my head. VB said homemade armor video. I have done that. Yeah, I've done it from books. Job said you made a wicked trench. That's it. It was a trench club. Yeah, I haven't made a mace. Yeah. I've not made a mace. No, I don't think I have. I do want to make a mace. Although saying, I made a mace years ago, but that was before I was on YouTube. Before I did YouTube videos, I had a whole other set of weapons that that I used to make. And not knuckle dusters. I had a load of like weird fucking I had maces, flails, some great big. It was a bit like a bill hook thing, but it had a handle about that big, and then on the end of it, it had a blade about that long that was almost sort of meat cleaver type shape. That said, the vampire hunting video was interesting. I'm going to do a new one of them soon. Weird enough, it's more right. So, Slingshot Warrior is doing this thing where he's doing a vampire hunting, shows you a vampire hunting kit if you was going to make one, right? Now, I had this planned for ages, but I think I'll just join in with that and show you what I'm going to make. But so before Halloween, I'll be making a brand new vampire hunting kit. All right, that's enough of that because no one's even asking any anymore. Put that one on for a minute. Gash Fart, he said, holy shit, mate, I just noticed something there. Totally caught my eye. I'm not totally sure, but is that a Chinese type 86S rifle, which is basically a bullpup AK in the background? Do you know what? I don't know. No, it's a FAMAS, mate. It's a FAMAS. Sorry, wrong. That's that fucking cheater. Zed said, by the way, Mike, did you see SAK's video on the Anglo Spartan machete? I wonder what you could do with a thing like that. I have not seen that, no. I saw that he uploaded it, but I missed it. Lieutenant said, can we have the I go to the Nether Regions video, please? Of course. Anything for me lovely ex-wife. And then I'll show our, not our marriage video, but I'll show where we got the inspiration for our ring.
George, I say goodbye to you. I go to the Nether Regions, to the frontiers of the unknown.
What, are you going or something? I'm going to have to start playing that one when I go for piss.
George, I say goodbye to you. I go to the Nether Regions, to the frontiers of the unknown.
That was, I must admit, the fact that there kept coming up stuff like that in Let the Blood Run Free made it even better. So yeah, this is me and Metallic's ring was inspired by this.
What are you doing?
I'm asking you to marry me.
Yes! Yes, 1,000 times yes! Oh, Warren, you've made me the happiest reanimated nurse in the world.
Oh, I made this for you in anatomy class.
Oh, it's lovely.
That's a gallstone, and this is a sphincter muscle. One size fits all.
Oh, Warren, it's the nicest engagement ring I've ever had.
Shall we?
Let's.
And there it is. There it is. Smells better than you'd think as well. And there it is. One of multiple rings we used that night. That sounds wrong. Oh, fuck's sake. Maybe should Harold for October do some pumpkin carving. I will do that. I'll do swords and yeah, I'll do swords and yeah, with pumpkins if I can get some. I'll check that out though, Zed. It was a full-on ring first, wasn't it? Metallic, yes. There was multiple rings being used that night. Bat said, do an apple shot off the head of a crossbow. I could try that with Zomba if you want. I could do that with Zomba. Pete said, woman came into my shop with a cavalry saber today. She's flying. Is that what you mean? Cavalry saber. She's flying to compete and needed a replacement scabbard. So I sold her some PVC pipe and foam. Man, nice one. Yeah, that's a good idea, Pete. Yeah, nice one. It was very random. Yeah, I bet that was. But interesting because you know, you're into that kind of stuff, aren't you? But that's it. I love that one. I always forget to ask for it. Which one? Both? What, the ring one or the Nether Regions one? I like the Nether Regions one as well. Tactical said, so does that make Mike Lord of the Rings? Well, Matt, yeah, it probably does. Yes, I am the Lord of the Rings. And there is, yes, what is it? One ring to rule them all. Yes. Yes. Because there probably are about five rings involved, I think. Metallic said, I need to do some searching for the ring scene. I'm sure I've seen. There's definitely another one. There is one where she talks to. Is this the one, Metallic? The other one I found was she's talking to Pam, and Pam says, she says, "This is the ring. It's a sphincter ring," and then Pam says something like, "What a bummer," or something like that. Somewhat along them lines. No, Precious. We know where Metallic's Precious is. There and there. Everything. Are these yours as well, Metallic? No, it wasn't in the operating theatre. It was in the sort of reception bit. But I keep thinking there's more. Can you remember what episode I said it was? It was something like I think it was episode 6. It's definitely round there. Series 2, episode 6. Mother said, how many bows do you have? And can you show them? Sadly, I won't be able to, I don't think. But if you wait a couple of days, if you wait for the shooting competition, Mother, I'll show them all in the shooting competition soon. The problem is they're all behind there because that pulls out and there's quite a big space behind there. So they're all behind there at the minute. Let me just look if there's one over here. Well, I've got my takedown bow there, but you've seen that one, haven't you? I suppose bolts and accessories are mine by default, as they are pointless without the weapons. Am I allowed to sell these? Am I going to get in trouble? Shall I get it out? You've seen it vaguely taken down, haven't you? But that's the takedown bow there. Fault enough. I'll show you. So you just take the string, unwrap the string. I don't know how many of you know how to put a string on because there's a technique to it. So you put them together. And then you put your leg over. Maybe this way. So you put your leg over and then you put the bow on your foot or on your sort of ankle, I suppose, and you pull it down, and then that is a string of bow. And then that's that one string. I'll do the same. So that's on your foot. Pull it down. It is definitely a good way to have a shorter bow. That is much more carryable like that. I think that is a common technique, but if you don't know it, you don't know it. You know what I mean? Yeah, if no one's ever shown you that, it's probably quite difficult to do a bow if you don't know. Metallic said, you need to sell them, Mike, or you'll never be able to restart your collection. VB said, when you sharpen your knife, do you use stones? What is your preferred method? I use like a diamond grit thing. It's got 4 sides, and then I use like a very fine stone. Mother said, you said your brother made that. Yeah, he made that, yeah. Tap said, leg over, multiple rings used that night. I'd carry on weapon collecting. And he oh, it's carry on weapon collecting in here. It is, isn't it? Yeah, well, we needed to lighten things up a bit. It's nice to have a female sort of touch. They are still going on. I can't help myself, can I? I told you. Yes. Metallic said, you need to get your leg over if you want to string a bow. Eh? I knew I'd been going wrong somewhere. Dan's back. Yeah, it's a nice bow, though, isn't it, Metallic? It is a nice bow. You can try the other one as well if you want. There's another sort of long bow type one, but I don't know. It might be less, or I don't know what poundage it is. I'll have to see when I get it up. Falcon said, Mike, these throwing crosses are cool. Adam Sheldon showed off in his video. Yeah, I'd never got a chance to see that. Yeah, but yeah, they're fucking. You couldn't even be able to buy them over here now. Yeah, sphincter ring, definitely nicer than smells nicer than you'd expect it to. What made us go on about bows suddenly? I can't remember why we even mentioned that. Arrows, I don't know. That's weird. Loads, Dan. You've missed loads. Absolutely loads. I just need to get a CCC ring. I ain't getting one. Oh, God. VB said, do you have more bows or mostly crossbows? I've got 3 bows, 21 crossbows. I'll have 22 soon. Actually, I might have more than that. I think I had 21 last time. I've bought a new one since then, so that's 22. And I'm halfway through making one, so I'll have 23 soon. 23 fucking crossbows. Is that too many? Some people would say no. When you can't even sit on your own fucking sofa anymore, I'd say yes. Did you lot know that there's music on here now? So when everyone's being a little bit irritating, I suppose I could put shit like this on there. I was going to say, there is music coming. Is that lighten the mood? Tactical said, in shit at the fan, 21 crossbows. Just have a couple of you shooting them and the family reloading them. The rate of fire be awesome. Actually, you're right, Tactical. You're right, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I've got a whole fucking little yeah, I don't know what is a line of like rifleman called. Yeah. That's it. If I can find a space for it in my car, I might bring my little rat catcher when I come. I've only ever had a chance to play with it. Yeah, bring it, bring it. Yeah, that'd be nice. If you can't, if you can't bring your one, I might be able to borrow one for you, so you at least you can use one. So at least you can say you've used. I know you'd rather use your own. Yeah, if you want to bring the rat catcher, do it. Yeah, do it. Be good. Yeah. Down to this there an after party tonight. Not sure because the only thing I ain't had a lot of sleep. I need to see later. Unless someone else was having one. But I might there's more of a chance I think not though, because I've only had about 6.5 hours sleep, which for me is nowhere near enough. It doesn't mean I won't be awake though. That's the problem. After I end up being awake all fucking night anyway, but I'm too tired to do a late night stream. But we'll see, we'll see. But yeah, I end up having to go to bed for half an hour. Just before I came on here. I said, who needs sleep when you can party? What, sober partying? All right. Nah, don't bother me, but no, I don't know. I don't know if I can handle it. Tactical said, front rank fire, rear rank fire. Yeah, but you're right though. Bob mentioned that the other day. That yeah, with enough crossbows going, you could definitely defend the place quite easily. Yeah. Yeah, Metallic, if you want to bring your rat catcher, do it. I'll set up the targets and that, and yeah, it'd be a bit of fun, isn't it? I've got the pistol version of that, which is the Crossbow 2240, which is that one there. It's basically what you've got is that with a longer barrel. It's got a foregrip and a stock. So I took it back to the shop where you got your knife, get the sights sorted, and the bloke said, the sights that come with it are crap. I'll put a decent one on it for you. But I haven't. No, yeah, because they are a bit crap. Actually, what did he put on it then? Like a telescopic sight or something? Yeah, because the sights on it, they are fucking shit. Yeah, that was good of him. That said, I had to go on a shepherd. I had to go on a shepherd's thing the other day. Can you do it? But can't you? Anything to save my life. Yeah, I think that was that what Jack Striker was using. He was getting into them just before he left YouTube. Could you send me a picture of it, Metallic? And I'll have a look. I'm just curious. If it's a bother, don't bother. I'll just wait. But yeah. Falcon Punch said, if Napoleon armed his troops with Cobra Riders, would he have done better? Well, who knows? I don't know what he was up against. It was cap and ball stuff. It might have been about equal. Who knows? In fact, I don't know. It was a few years ago now. Mark said he's back. Nice one. Been doing a bit of editing, have you? I need to get a video out. The last one I put on, I didn't even make. Yeah, no, it's all right. Don't bother. I'm just curious. Leave it. Leave it till one day that if you're in there, you can show me. I've no idea why that would be. Oh. Anyone else getting echoing? Nothing's changed. I know I played that music, but that shouldn't have made no difference. I'm getting a bit of echo, no kidding. Yeah, you're welcome to bring it anyway, and yeah, I'd enjoy that. We did when Metallic was here. We did get out the Oh yeah, mate, what's that noise? Fucking mental. I did get out a couple of guns, but actually I can't show them, can I? But, We never even got round to it, but then you weren't that fussed on them anyway, are you, mate? You'd rather do the crossbows and bows, wouldn't you, and all that. And you're off, Pete. Good night, mate. Have a great fucking holiday, mate. Yes, have a fucking great one. You deserve it, mate. So I was looking at my own phone. You deserve it, mate. Have a great fucking time away. Send me lots of pictures because I'd like to see. Take care, Pete. See you later, mate. If I don't speak to you before you go, good night, mate. VB said air guns versus crossbows. Which side would you pick? It depends what I had to use it for because I think they both have their merits. Because I think a air rifle with a telescopic sight on it is probably more accurate than a crossbow. But a crossbow would be able to take down bigger game and stuff, whereas an air rifle wouldn't. Dad said, yeah, only reason I got the rat catcher was because it was the least gun-looking gun there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That up there, that's the pistol version of it. That thing there, I can't. I would just show you it, but I can't. If you ever want to see it on like a, another kind of video, I can show you, but not on a live stream. Mark said, pre-charged air guns. You can really get them cooking. I had a two Benjamin doing what's that, 125 foot-pounds. However, a crossbow is better. Yeah, for big time. Also, you ain't breaking the law with a crossbow. You have an air rifle over 12 foot-pound, eventually that's prison sentence, isn't it? Yeah. That's it. I'm high on real life spanner power. Do you want me to take his spanner away just for tonight, Mr. Just to punish him? Because he's behaving himself tonight. It's you tonight, isn't it? Well, no one answered me when I said, "Is anyone else up for doing a late night one?" I might join that, but yeah. So, don't tempt me, Mark. I will do a video on your bolts soon. Could you send me an email telling me what the bolts are so I can do a bit of info on them? Because the only thing is I don't know what any of them are to talk about them. If you could send me some info on which bolts are which, mate, when I do the video, yeah. Mark said, yeah, you can have mega pounders crossbows, not get done anything even slightly over 12 foot-pounds, get you an FEC charge, exactly. Matt said, you ever done a video on a wish list of stuff you could, like, to add to affection? No, I haven't. Oh, I could probably do that. Yeah, that might be worth it, because I know people are often quite willing to do that. Do what I do want. I'm saving up anyway. I want a reciprocating store. I think they're called reciprocating stores anyway. Let me just check. Reciprocating store. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Or a saber saw. Yeah, I want a saber saw for my fucking poor old shoulder. Right, that's a good idea. Dan said I will watch until I fall unconscious. That's what, take it away, Gaffer. Dan's been behaving since Spanners itching. Nah, you're all right. Well, if she specifically asked for it, I will. But there you go. More carrying on weapons. Jordan said, "I might." You are. I'm all right, Jordan. How are you, mate? He said, "I should be getting a new BSA. What's that air rifle in a few weeks? I recently got a custom hat sound. It's not as accurate as I'd like. No, that sounds very good, mate. Very nice. Yeah. I don't know what the BSA R12 CLX is. In fact, don't know about late night. Might pop in and out if there is one while I look for Sphinx ring footage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, Metallic. It's Series 2, Episode 6. And when you find it, let me know and I'll tell me the exact place and I'll get a clip of it. And if you want me to do the one with Pam, I'll get that as well. Might be worth, if you ain't doing enough, watch the episodes again. Instead, such a mad tag and people behind it. Dave, how you doing, mate? He said, how's things? Hope you're all good. Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right. I don't know if you was on last week, but I was in a hell of a mood last week. It's very, very different. I was just in a weird fucking mood last fucking week. It was bizarre. Oh, well. People who know me well enough know at least every couple of months I do have a bit of funny stuff. Well, I don't think it's funny. It's not for no reason. I think sometimes shit builds up and then it gets to a peak. Then I have a little bit of a thing, and then it goes, and it builds up again. It goes, because I get it all out. VB said, "Do you keep up with any sports?" No, I don't. The closest I ever got to keeping up with any sports was darts. And I was quite good at darts. Yeah, but I don't know. I just don't play it at the minute. Actually, I wasn't on the last couple of weeks. Good, you didn't miss nothing. Mark said, last air rifle I bought was a Day State CRX back in 2006. Right, the tan's got about 2 seconds to do that, or I'm doing it. Good. Where was I? Try just do something else tactical. Honest, I know you're joking, then do something else. You know what I mean? That's getting timed out and slightly annoying me at the same time. Is that necessary? Mark said, last air rifle I bought, done a few seasons of field target with it, then changed over to archery and crossbows. Competition shooting, getting expensive. Yeah, yeah. You do a lot of that because I know you've got all your, I know your business is making all the bolts and all that. You know what I mean? No, that was tactical, just coming on purely to get timed out. He ends up writing that. Do something else tactical. Do something else next time. Dave said, "Gonna log off my phone, iPad, might connect." That's the thing. Yeah, the last air rifle I bought, if you don't count the Daisy Red Rider, which I don't, was and tactical, I'm alright by the way, but I'd rather you do something else to get timed out. What was I saying? Last air rifle I bought was fucking ages ago, and it was like years and years and years ago, probably like 15 years ago or more. Was a BSA Stingray Deluxe. And it's a deluxe because it's got a lovely walnut stock, and it's not got any mounts for any open sights on it. Which now I would rather have one with open sights. But at the time, I wanted one that was completely fucking spotless. Yeah, it's not even any holes. That's it. Taking one for the team down. Alex said, especially as I was writing down Series 2, Episode 6, Let the Blood Run, and I almost missed it. Found it already then? Or did you mean you was... Yeah, that's a better way. That took a minute timed out. That said, I met some travel lads once, and he had paintball gun. They were shooting lead ball bearings with a paintball. Thing was lethal. Yeah, but it was. It was. That said, Metallic, by the way, how's your story coming along? That said, it's because you keep being well behaved when you come on, Dan. My spanner is hand gets busy. Tactical said, okay, here goes. This stream was so shite, I'm off to watch Slingshot Warrior. Because he's a better streamer. Is that to get you timed out? Be a good boy, Dan. Be a good boy. This is the tactical.
I'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're off, Dave. He said, oh no, by the way, watch the first wee bit of last night's stream. Sword looked fantastic. Yeah, I can show you. There it is. I've made the holder for it now. This will be going to metallic. This will be going to be So I made this bit to hold the bottom of the sword in. Put the hooks on. That bit there says, yeah, you stay good, boy, Dan. I'm gradually, the trust is getting higher and higher. The more you said I don't trust him. It'll come. All down to you. The sword still needs cleaning and all that. Yeah, I fucking love this. Mark said I used to shoot BFJ, won a few trophies. You need total dedication, at least 20 hours a week. Oh, that's a lot, isn't it? That's a lot. Yeah, so there's the scabbard, very freshly made. You see the pattern on it as well. Handle on the guard. Dan said I do my best. That's what I do, Dan. I feel like you've been kidnapped and replaced with Stepford muting machine. That's a metallic. Well, get a move on. I need someone to write and give me a break. Yeah, oh yeah. I don't know. Oh yeah, and the fact said it hasn't moved at all. I'm chasing a proper rest day after. Yeah, that's the first time you've seen them out there. Dan said that's very real possibility. I can neither confirm or deny. That's I need a couple of good rest days and at least a full day with my head in the right place for the day. But it's always on my mind. That said, I think I see a video on that earlier. Yeah, that was that. The person cutting with that sword, because no one's cut with this one yet, is metallicality. And when I've sharpened this, I will not be cutting with it. Metallic's going to be the first one to cut with this. What's that sword? My baby, whatever. That said, no, I read that. Jordan said, "Oh wow, stunning piece of it. Thank you. It's nice, isn't it? Yeah, Mr. X, how you doing, mate? You alright?" Dan said, "I'll try spanner bashing your head down. I need if you bleed real blood, you die. Oh, maybe you'll do it." Yeah, I was gonna say, that was waiting for a timeout. Mark said, "You're gonna have to make a Sprav sword launcher, mate." I'll be honest with you, not this shit too fucking good. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I'm very happy with it. Thank you, Mr. X. It is metallic, and she'll be coming to get it eventually. And when she does, you can have the first cuts with it. Jordan said, "I love the logo stamped on the sky." Did you notice that? Yeah, that was my You can buy little key rings with that if you wanted. I don't know if I should have them here. Yeah, if you wanted. Oh, what the fuck are they? I've got little key rings of those if you want one, couple of quid. If you go on to exclamation mark shop, put that in the chat. I think called Nightbot will put a link. You can buy a little key ring or a stone patch if you like it that much. Get me a couple of quid. Mark said, "Oh no, Mechanic said, nice bit of blade porn on Saturday night makes us feel better." Yes, it does. I'll get to handle it as well. Sorry, it's teasing you there. That's why that's going to be sat there every single time for the every lounge stream getting better. Dan said, any ready-made bobs you recommend? Can't really be asked to make mine. No, I don't really know. The only thing I would say, Dan, I bet they're quite expensive though. I would make one personally because you'll be able to probably do it at a fraction of the cost. But if you can't be bothered and you got the money, have a look, mate. I don't know. I don't know who sells them. I said, by the way, Mike, did you see my email about the corrected dedication? Yes, I did. Yeah. Right. So, seeing as the time's coming up, I'll probably do it in maybe next week, Dad. So, I will confirm everything first. I'll give the whole thing a check again. Yeah. I don't know, Dan. I don't know if you even got crossbows, have you, Dan? You know, I know he's got some stuff. Metallic said that handle is the joy to behold, isn't it, Mark? I think also because it looks a bit like an it does have that, yes, as we said, it's got the sort of the rivets, the white, gives it a good look, doesn't it? That's the problem is I can't be asked and I don't have the money, yeah. I do think you could make one, you could definitely make one cheaper. What it might be worth doing is most of my, well, some of my budget bug out bags are made from fucking stuff I find around the home. So what I would say, Dan, is or stuff you can get really cheap. Look, go on to Google and just search out bug out bag and look in the pictures and find the pictures and then just find as much of that shit as you can find in your own home or whatever. I mean, I know not every home's going to have like a lot of this stuff, but you're off, Mr. X. See you later. But that's my sort of. I've got about 7 bug out bags, but they're different things. I mean, I've got a proper bug out bag, I've got an inch bag, I've got a light bug out bag, and then I've got 4 emergency bug out bags for family members, where pretty much every bit of it is made from home stuff I found in my house. So for cutlery, you just get, because you're going to need to, eat. So get some get your cutlery from your drawers, get a spare nice fork spoon, put them in the bag, get some kind of utility knife, put that in the bag. And you can make up a lot of the stuff from shit at home, honestly. Yeah, that's what I did. Jordan said, do you make knives to order, mate? I am looking for something suitable for preparing rabbits in the field, gutting and chopping. Yeah, I am. Well, if you keep an eye out, Jordan, you'll see that soon I'll be making some. So yeah, keep an eye out and you'll see. And then you could put a request in. You know what I mean? Yeah, Poundland is like a Dollar Tree, VB, yeah. That's okay, no rush, Mr. Metallic, I think. I hope they don't keep me in hospital too long. What's large? Oh, you reckon that might happen then? You have to take something with you. I said, sorry I never bought your books. Can't read stories, just instructions. That's fair enough. That's all right, mate. Don't worry about that. Bat said, gonna get my nut down. Take it easy. See you later, Bats. No, I'll stay on till about past. That says, take some earphones with your dad and try not to laugh louder. Yeah, fuck's sake, yeah. Dad said, but then again, maybe it would be better if they do, because we're in part 2. I can imagine what everyone will call me when Metallic reads it out. Ah, yes, Metallic. Let's not forget that. At some point between now and maybe, I want all of the videos in by at least, say, 29th. So sometime between now and the 29th, we're going to have to do the audio for book 2, and you're doing the end to book 3, right? We can sort that out. No rush. What I'll do, I'll just set up one of these, and I'll just turn it on, put your full screen, you just read it, and it'll just be recording as it goes along. Metallic said, that's the real reason you want me to finish the stories, isn't it? So you didn't look like the only nutter. Mark said, yeah, a lot of this bug out shit is unnecessary. Oh, I'm not like scared I'm going to need to bug out or anything. Not that. Because also, I fit the reason I have bug out bags might be completely different to other people. Because I think there's quite a few. Because you could use a bug out bag as well as like a homeless bag. If I ever became homeless, I've got a fucking bag I could live out of. I mean, my inch bag, I'd be fucking sorted with that, or I'd be sorted a lot. It'd be a lot better than having nothing anyway. So yeah, an inch bag or a bug out bag can be used for multiple reasons. But I'm not like, oh shit, it's going to be the end of the world soon, all that bollocks. Even though I quite often dream about it. But yeah. But yeah, Mark said just something to shoot, something to eat with. Yeah, but it depends really what you want the bug out bag for. The dad said, yeah, we can do it without me being there, Mike. I get the feeling we'll be pretty busy when I'm next. Yeah, 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 yeah. We'll be filming a lot, I reckon. Well, we'll do, not just filming, but yeah, have a good old day or days. Yeah, it might be a couple of days this time. But yeah, bug out and all that completely different. They can be for complete, or bug out bags can be used for very different reasons. They said, I'm looking forward to bugging out. Never mind hanging around the city site. Yeah. A lot of people probably might not be able to do it anyway. The fact that I haven't made a bob, I don't have much duplication in my kit. Yeah, when I used to work like 5 days a week, work, I used to buy a lot of that kind of stuff. Purely so that if I ever needed it, I had it. And I used to get sent quite a lot of stuff. So I was lucky I had like 3 or 4 different sets of cooking utensils and all shit like that, and lots of different sets of things. So I could split those all up. Because the little bug out bags I've made for the family in emergencies are stuff like, so in these little emergency bags for them is a knife, like a proper knife, a knife, fork, spoon, a cup, a pan, a grill, ways to light it, basic shelter, some rope, and shit like that. So that they've just got very basic minimum stuff. And there's more than that. There's little sewing kit in there. There's little fire kit in there. Little first aid kit in there. All very basic. But if they had to grab a bag, because they wouldn't, because I guarantee most normal people, if you said there's an emergency, you've got half an hour to get out, they'd grab everything but something like that. So if they grab that bag and then grab all the shit they would have grabbed anyway, they've got the necessaries that they might need. Yeah. Dave said, I can do the city, being homeless. I don't want to take a step back. Yeah, exactly, Dave. Fuck that. Cat said, all my little bug out. No, at most, I'll bug out to my daughters because ours is easier for the family. Cat said, I have a bob for all the family. A few grab bags for overnighters. The fires, gas. There you go. That's it. Fires and gas leaks. You might need a bag for that. And I have one in my car to help me either get home or do an overnight. Exactly. I think it's the thing is you might never need it. I think it's just people have different mentalities, and it doesn't matter if you ain't got one. Some people can get on perfectly fine without these things. But I just like to have, like, even if I go out somewhere, I always carry a bag with me with all the things I think I might need. And it's not that much, but I'll have a little basic first aid kit just in case, because you never know. And a couple of little things so that if I need them, I've got them and then it doesn't bother me. I'd rather have them than not need them. Oh, Jordan said, with PTSD, I've been having some really bad nightmares about all this war stuff. I keep having dreams that I'm just stood in my garden and I can just see nuclear bombs going off everywhere. I had 2 of them, and then the last one I had it was slightly different. I stood in my back garden looking out over the houses. But weirdly, I could see like down onto houses, like I was almost on a mountain. Where I look at, you can't see the top of the houses, higher than the other. I could see like that. And there was hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of planes flying in the sky, dropping bombs everywhere, and everywhere was on fire. But yeah, but that's not something that gives me like anxiety in day-to-day life. But I have very weird dreams. I think it's because I like to have a little bit of a lay-in. When I have a lay-in, I have very vivid dreams. I've been having nice lay-ins lately, but then I didn't have a lay-in this morning. I'd hardly any sleep, and I still had that weird dream. So the way I see it, it's harder for someone to get in your house and kill you and steal your stuff than it is. Oh yeah, oh yeah, and another thing. Don't get me wrong. I would only bug out. See again though, bugging out is a different, different circumstances. You're obviously going to stay in your house. You have to, but at the point of, if it's getting to the point where you're definitely going to get killed in your house, I would rather fuck off. I would never die for any possession. Never. You never die over possession for a house. Fuck that bullshit. You'd have to fuck off at some point, potentially, but you're going to defend somewhere first. And, yeah, I 100% agree with that. I've heard people on here say they'd rather die in their own home than bug out. Fuck off. Well, you'd rather die over your homes than your possessions. If it comes to it and your house is going to get bombed, fuck off. Live another day. Rather be dead in some rubble like a moron. You know what I mean? The person who said that doesn't watch it either, so it doesn't matter. Oh, God. That's it. People always moan at me for the weight of my back. Yeah, exactly. Dave said, fuck dreams, at their worst. We'll set for a no-go day. And said, those dreams after you wake up first time with the most good. BB said, it's cool because bobs can vary so much depending on your area too. Basics are always essential, but a lot of yeah, exactly. You're right. And as I said, there's so many different situations where you could do different things. Yeah, I would definitely bug in, but I'd be perfectly happy bugging out if I had to. If my life depended on it, I'd never stay here. I mean, I'd lose everything if I'd be prepared to lose everything, every single thing I've got, if it meant I'd survive another day. You know what I mean? Or survive the situation. Because it's all just fucking bollocks possessions, isn't it? That said, I do have a feeling things could get somewhat unpleasant in cities in the not too distant future when people have to choose whether to heat or eat, or they have kids. Things could get very nasty. Yeah, I suppose it could. I suppose it could, Jeff. Dan said, bug in until you have to bug out. Exactly that. Exactly that. Dan said, I couldn't go far as my daughter would not want to survive shit. I'd have to stay and defend or follow through on ideas. Yeah. Yeah. Shall we lighten the mood slightly? Let's not go down. No, I don't mean you. Let's lighten the mood, shall we? What can I do to lighten the mood? I'm not in the mood for fucking jokes. I don't mind telling jokes, but I'm not letting you. I'm glad that doesn't happen now. It's to kill me. Yeah. Cheers for
that. That's the funnest place to be.
Yes, exactly the town. Yeah. And this one.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
It's all good, Dan. It's just one of those things. What did he write? No, that was well. I don't know what you get with that. Just for the sake of it. Anyway, Dan, I was going to say it's all right. That wasn't your fault. No, it's because it's a bit of a dark situation. Like the nature of it is a bit dark anyway. Yeah, Dan was naughty. Clutching at straws. There you go. There you go, Dan. See you in 5 if you're back. Did anybody want to see the little key ring badge things I was talking about? Where's that picture? Actually, Metallic's got one. I think these aren't the only ones. Oh, did I send you one of the sew-on badges? You got one of them, eh? I thought you had a sew-on badge as well, didn't you? Or didn't I ever send you one? Alex said, WC had a dream, E-I-E-I-O. In that dream, it's moved now. It starred me, E-I-E-I-O. In that dream, I had no teeth. Sorry, I did that. The dog had no teeth. I can't actually remember what teeth you had. Have you got a sew on patch metallic? I don't know if I sent you one or not. Shit. Oh yes, I remember now. Yeah, yeah, I remember now. I remember. Um, many people have been in heat or heat situations in 2010. Just now, it's more people. Yeah, exactly. You're right. Yeah, it's not a new, not a new phenomenon, really, is it? No. So on badge on the wall. I remember now. Yeah, I actually remember. That was I put it this way. I'm tin open. Dad said to Metallic, "You love down and treat him like that. How the fuck you don't like me much?" Like to say. No, thanks fuck you don't like me much. Oh, Joseph, how you doing, Joseph? Joseph, you weren't on earlier. Sorry, I missed you. Joseph saying, "What's up? I'm in a tree stand, so we'll only see text." Oh, nice one. All right, all right. Go. Like I said, I can't spanner bash you. You're going to spanner. She hasn't requested a mod purge either in the background. I even offered one. He said, no, don't do it. That's where I remember waking up in the winter with frost on the inside of the window. I had no central heating. Been going on for years. Rosie said, good. I'm waiting on a deer to walk by. Nice one. You can't hear me. In relation to Joseph not being able to hear what I'm saying, you won't hear this either.
Bit of a fuck up, really, isn't it?
That's a tactic. I remember doing that when I was a kid too. The young'uns don't know they're born, I reckon. We've always had heating as long as I've been born, but I do remember shitty fucking windows though. Single glazed shitty windows that didn't used to fucking shut or close properly. You would you'd be banging on the window to get it fucking open and you put your fucking hand through it. And, yeah. Joseph said probably won't. It's the full moon today, so they will walk late tonight, right? But Tactical said they don't know they've been born these days. Who do you mean? People my age or youngsters that I've gone? Fuck me, even I'm calling it. Dan said can't find the picture of the pack. I might have them somewhere. I don't think we've ever sent them on where you send me pictures, but I have had a picture of that before though. Besides me and Tactical, me too, Tactical. One open fire in a 3-bedroom house. It's warmer in the front garden. Yeah, we must. I don't know. I don't know when we had the central heating put in here because the tank's only a little bit older. You're only 3 years old. I suppose different areas. I'll ask my mum and dad when they had it put in. I can't remember it being put in though. Or yeah. Dave said, "I'll do the thing where the reply that someone highlights." So what you have to do, Dave, is if you put an @ sign, then start typing their name. I'll do it to you. So right, and it actually pops up, and then you can click it. Yeah. If you did @ it will just start coming up, and it's good for me to know if people are chatting to each other. Although I still read out most people's conversations, depending on what the conversation is. If they're having a conversation about what we're talking about, I'll read it out. But it does help me know that they're not talking to me, so it's slightly less confusing. But I can also say, Tactical said to Metallic, "We're all right till it went to a smokeless zone, so the coal fire was blocked up." I said, "Sorry, Dan, I couldn't help myself. I'm a bad spanner." It's shit with them. It's a bit shit without the old Charles, isn't it? Tactical said to Zaz, they were posting on Facebook for the likes. I'm freezing to death. Oh, God. Dan said, my parents were central heating about 8 years after I left home. Christ, that house was hot after. Really? Yeah, that's fucking well late. Yeah, no. If when the central heating got put in here, if it was during when I was born, it would have been at an age where I can't remember. I mean, so I've got a feeling it was before. I messaged my mum, she won't read it. Oh yeah, Metallic. Yeah, she said, Dave, you should get a pop up with names to select. Click on the name and you get spacebar. Yeah. Oh, Zed, I remember around my nan's house and here actually the 3-bar electric fires. Yeah, I remember them. Yeah, I remember all that. I remember all that. Dave said, WC, when you done it, my name was highlighted. When I do it, it's not. No, yeah, you don't see the other person's highlighted thing. It only highlights it for you, for the other person, sorry. Yeah, you won't see it highlighted. You'll just see it say @ But I think the Metallic Reality one didn't work because you accidentally put an R instead of a T in her name. It doesn't always pop up depending on what you're using. Sometimes on phones it don't pop up, I don't. It depends what you're watching on. My computer and my tablet. Actually, my tablet's probably worse than my phone. It's an Amazon tablet. It's got it has to have the Amazon app. It's all right. I like my tablet. It's fucking decent, but some of the apps are a bit restricted because they're Amazon's own fucking apps. Not as good as the fucking like, like the YouTube app. It's an Amazon YouTube app rather than a YouTube app. That said, Metallic, nothing wrong with a duvet and hot water bottle and watching telly and videos, I reckon. That's a shush. What's the music playing? Wait, it's the music from the Hovis ad. Order when I was young. When I were remember that. Oh, was that? I wonder if that was a reply from my mum. I'll tell you one we had. I heard a weird noise. I'm going to have to get some new clips soon. I'll be off in 10. Alec, when you find them videos, let me know. Send me the timestamps and I'll get clips for them. Any of the Spink Doing bits as well. But I'm still convinced there is another one, but it's even the one you described. I'm sure there was another one. I might be remembering it. Hey, still looking at the patch picture. Let me have a quick look. Hang on. I've definitely had a picture of that. Fuck's sake. That is bizarre. Alec. Yes, very Jojo said, "Where would you go to get the names highlighted?" Ah, bloody hell, and he can't even hear what we're saying, so I'm gonna have to write this. Look at me, I work hard for to do the live stream tonight, didn't you? Fucking hell. Alex Saint, how you doing, mate? You alright? This is still waiting for you, you little shitbag. I don't care if you've changed your mind, as in, if you've changed your mind, that's fine. I'll offer it to someone else. No pressure. Anybody want a good torch? That may sound expensive for a torch, but that's £120 torch, that is. 50 quid, £5 postage. I can't go lower than that. The problem is, I sell stuff like this, people, and they try and knock me down. I've already knocked 70 fucking quid off the price. My mate used to, I fucking hate selling anything. But I'd knock off fucking half the price just to be nice to, because I'm, selling something to someone, Not saying you're doing this, what he did. Alex did do this. Take the money. But yeah, no, that torch, the cheapest price I could find that torch was 120 quid. And me selling it for 50. Hang on. Yeah, I hate selling stuff to my fucking neighbour. I was desperate for money, and he's still been knocking the fucking price down, and I'd already fucking halved it. Dave said, "Is this bad? I know a guy who got sectioned, then got out after 4 months. He thinks still that his block of flats flats are full of werewolves and vampires. I don't know if that's a good idea. If you really think he's that fucked, I'd watch out. I'd watch out for him. You know what I mean? That sounds like, someone might end up getting killed, in all honesty. I don't know. Answer like a spectrum of 1.10. Yeah, there you are. That's the kind of offer I get. Fact was that I had my PlayStation 4 on Marketplace, took it off after an hour. Shit, I keep saying, give me 60 quid. Yeah, especially if you've knocked a lot off anyway. As I say, if I'm ever selling anyone, and I'm not saying Alex saying, but if I'm ever selling anything, you can guarantee I'm selling you at probably less than half price. Yeah, so you're getting a good deal, and I'm still getting a bit out of it. You know what I mean? Alex said, "Yeah, mate, knocking off 50 odd quid is not a deal. Can't be asking love and that. Just, yeah, no rush. If you ain't too fussed about it, Alex said, it's still there if you want it. You know what I mean? But yeah. Thank you, Mark. You're off, Mark. Good night, mate. Yeah, send me an email with the info about the different bolts. And when I do the video, I can yeah. Dave, if he's doing it sort of lightheartedly, or if you know what I mean, if he thinks that, but you think he's not a danger, then yeah, make him the stuff to make it help himself. Because not necessarily everyone's violent with their. I'm not an expert on these things. Timber would better help you. Metallic might be alright. You know what I mean? But yeah. If I would say though, if you think he's dangerous, watch out and watch out for him. Yeah, good night, everyone who's going off. I'll be off in about 5 minutes. I'll tell you where it might be, Metallic. It might be in a. I'm pretty sure you sent me that picture in an email. I don't know how easy it would be for you to look for your emails that I've sent you, what you sent me. You sent me it in an email, I know that. I should have the picture somewhere. I'll have a look after this, just for next time. I don't understand it. I can't find the picture anywhere. Who's dangerous? Dave said, this is what Dave said, Metallic. He said, is this bad? I know a guy who got sectioned. He got out after 4 months. He thinks still that his block of flats is full of werewolves and vampires. I made a mistake and a bottle of holy water. I'll have a look, Metallic. I should have the picture somewhere because that's the kind of picture I would keep. Let me look a minute. Right, YouTube. I would definitely keep that picture, 100%. I like seeing any of my stuff I make, and people got it. Can't work out where it definitely would be there. So not in there. I'll have a look in pictures after this. Right, where am I? Alex Saint said, the cheap torch I bought from Amazon's okay. I guess I need something that's actually do good at flooding the area. Cheap Chinese products are only good if they're not safe. Do you want me to show you a bit of this? What this is a bit. I have got a whole video. But let me show you what a light this would do. I know this is only in my room, but it's also got a battery which is 3,100 milliamps, amperes, whatever it is. Right, so low, medium, high, strobing. Oh, that one, yeah. So it's hang on, low, medium, high, even higher. But it will only stay on the high for a little bit, then it'll go down again. You're off, Dave. Good night, mate. Yeah, I'll be off soon. Yeah, Metallic, I'll find that picture. I'm sure I've got it because that's the kind of picture I would keep. Because anyone sends me any pictures of my sort of merchandise or anything, I love all that. And like Saint said, Mike, could you send a video or a picture of the torch at night? So I can... Yeah, I've no medium, high, and higher. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Wow, that's my review of it. There is a review. I've got a review video of this Alex Saint. Go on my channel, look up. What was it? PT. Yeah, I did mean Turbo. Didn't I even say Turbo in there? PT28. PT28. And then you don't have to watch the whole review. Alex Saint. Just wait a minute. Go to the bit where I'm outside with it. What, Instagram. ET28. You won't know it's on phone over. I won't be on tomorrow. Alex Saint, can you quickly send me a message on Instagram because I can't find your name on it. I think you've changed it, haven't you? I cannot see any Alex Saint. Um, that one. I've sent you a link to, if that's you. I've said, no, Tactical said Conjuring the Beyond is out on that site if you're looking for film. All right, I might check that. I'll tell you what is coming out. Thank you, Tactical. I appreciate that because I wouldn't mind watching a film later, maybe. I don't know. There's a new VHS film coming out. VHS 99, I think. You know, they did VHS 94. They're going to bring out VHS 99 now. Actually, the only thing that worries me with high-powered torches is that they get super hot pretty good. Yeah, well, I suppose I'll be honest with you, Metallic. A lot of mine don't have that issue because a lot of them cut. They'll cut down now. So when they're on high, they'll only last on high for a couple of minutes, then they'll drop down. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I found it. Here it is again. So click that link, Alex Saint, and then just skip through till you see the outside bit. John, you're right, mate. Sorry, I'm getting off in a minute, but yeah, nice to see you on. I'll have to go off in about. I'm late anyway. So I have a couple more minutes. You're off, Dan. Good night, mate. In terms of most of them have cutouts nowadays. Yeah, they do. A lot of them have cutouts nowadays. So you don't really have the issue for it. Mummy's Boys. I'll look into that one. I'll have a look. I might watch Nope soon. I know a couple of people said it's a bit crap. I might give it a go. Also, you don't need to use them on the high. You know what I mean? I only ever really, even when I take my big modded mag light out, I only use the real high setting just for, if I want to see right down the road, I'll quickly turn it on, like full beam, just so I can see there's no one about, and then I just, if I need it, have it on the lower setting. I don't think so. I'm going to head off. I'll definitely speak to you sometime this week about it. All right, mate. Cheers. Appreciate that. Yeah. Do me a favour as well. Dan said, I think I can ban the word nukes. You're all right at the minute. You're all right at the minute, Dan. Just use it in moderation. Unlucky for you, all these other fuckers who are fucking approved users would actually still get it right with it. So, yeah. So if I do block it, people are losing their fucking approved user status as well. Yeah, I'm all right. I don't mind that. Mechanic said, I read a book called Mummy's Boys or Ummy's Boys. Mummy's Boys, I'm assuming, when I was younger. There's been a few films out with similar titles, but I don't think they're any way based on the book. Not a layman book. All right, fair enough. Yeah, it's only because I've, you never know. Good Night. There's a film called, I don't know if it's called Good Night Mommy or Good Night Mummy. I think it's Good Night. Is it called Good Night Mommy? That's quite a good film. That's a foreign film. They're going to remake it, but the remake looks terrible. Just watch the original. Good Night Mommy. Yeah, and they're remaking it. What's the original if you watch it? Good Night Mommy it's a German film from, that's not that old, 2014. Tactical said this film was about two kids arrive home to find their mother is acting. That's it. No, Tactical. That's Good Night Mommy. That's Good Night Mommy. Yeah, that is it. That's you. That's the remake that's on there. That's the film I'm talking about. Yes, that's it. That's What did you say it was called? Unless they've changed the name. Where is that fucking film? Yeah, Good Night Mommy. They've remade it. Hang on, let me fucking open this. Yes, reopen tab. Yeah. Good Night Mummy or Good Night Mommy. That's it. Yeah, with bandages. Yeah. There is, yeah, that's the film I'm talking about. There's actually, so Tactical. Metallic, I think you'd prefer the original because I know you don't mind watching foreign films. If you do watch Good Night Mommy, watch the original one because I'd imagine it's better. I don't know if you'd be able to find it easily, though. If I would suggest if you watch Good Night Mommy Metallic, watch the original. I might give the remake a go, unless you wait, Metallic, and I'll watch the remake, and then I'll let you know which one I think's better. The kids are about 9, they're 9, but the kids, there's no sort of, I don't want to 100% say this, I don't think there's any kids in peril type shit. You know what I mean? It's more like the other way around. So if that's where you was going with that comment, I'm gonna have to fuck off it. They're 9. But I'll talk to you off, somewhere else if you want. I read that word. Right, I'm gonna have to call it a night now because it's 20 to 1 nearly. That's later than I normally do. Yeah, yes, yes. A bit more like that than, yeah, you're not got to watch thinking kids are gonna get hurt or anything. Yeah. Cheers for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. I've had a good time again tonight. Yeah. I have a good time. You have a good time. Just not winding me up with that. If I'm in the right mental state, I can control all the bollocks anyway. It's just sometimes I'm not in the right mental state, and it just goes too far, and I can't control it. Yeah. So I appreciate it, everyone. Cheers for watching. I'll see you in the week, and I'll see you next weekend. All right. Cheers, everyone. Good night. See you later. Thank you.